Should be good.
Cloudy, but not wet. At least not yet. 77
Should be good.
Comfortable degrees on this Thursday night for the start of the Tigers.
Should be good.
And the Astros. Let's take a look at
Alrighty.
the Houston batting order presented by your Metro Detroit Chevy.
Getting my play back up and we'll be underway.
Second. His .356 average leads Houston and leads the majors. Yuli Gurriel.
Alrighty, there we go. It seems like I have a good.
Kyle Tucker, who bats
so
6.
Straw, Brantley, Gurriel, Alvarez, Correa, Tucker, Toro, Garcia, and Maltolanato. I think.
Facing the 6'2", number 62, Jose Urena, making his 14th.
Urania's pitching for the Tigers. Let's go.
And there's a little mystery in what
I appreciate it, Jordan.
Here tonight. He needs to bounce back.
Yeah,
and
no
start
problem.
Getting
Thanks for leaving a like. I appreciate it, man.
Sometimes a great
What's up,
hitting
Kenny?
lineup
What's up, Jordan?
will bring out a lot better.
Doing an audio check, make sure we're good.
That'll happen here tonight for Jose.
Here's the defense behind him. Akil Baddoo is in center field.
All right, looks like we're all set and we're underway.
In center, Harold Castro makes his 12th
think it sounds
start
good.
at short. Eric Haas is catching Jose Urena for the 5th time this season.
Yeah, so it's good the
Good
Astros
to
cheated.
see him back in the lineup, back in the left field after a day off on Wednesday. A.J. Hinch said he feels much better. He was.
All right, here we go. First pitch.
So they gave him the day off for the first pitch of the night.
Strike one.
In for a strike to Miles Straw.
So the Astros are probably one of the hottest teams in baseball coming into this game.
It's a little redemption game for Jose Urena, considering the struggles that he's recently.
Yo, what's up, Sam? I beat the Astros in MLB The Show earlier with this lineup, and I used Tarek Skubal. So I won 2-1
Lasted just 4 1/3 and gave
with walk off in the 10th. So we're winning this game in 10 innings. I already played it on the show, and I won.
To George Springer, who no longer is there.
No big deal or anything.
Off guy, center fielder.
He pops it up behind second base. Long run for Baddoo.
You won't even believe this. All right, Sam, I had 11 hits on the game today earlier too. I only scored 2 runs though. I was hitting into double plays almost every fucking time I got a hit. But it's a good. It's a lot better than striking out. Yeah, 11 hits. Yeah, 3 hits to the Astros, 1 run allowed. Like I said, I think it's surprising how good I am at pitching immediately at the show. It's probably weird, wasn't it, Sam? It's like, geez, he wasn't kidding. He's actually good at pitching on the game. But the hitting that's bad. Can you not hit? No, I can't. It's hard. Here's Brantley.
First pitch swinging.
Thank you very much.
Should be the first out or the second out. 2 down now. Up is Gurriel.
Michael Brantley.
Yeah, I went back to directional hitting. Sam, I had to ditch. I can't do PCI. I got weird like twitchy hands and shit.
As I was driving.
And my same issues arise from shooting games with the PCI thing. I can't aim. I got really bad vision and I can't aim very well. It's like if you think about shooting games, think about what it's very similar to the PCI thing. If it was a controller, I would be perfect at PCI hitting.
Fit that description. And that'll be a fun conversation throughout the series.
That's the 3rd out. Wow, quick inning. Hey, there we go. 4-pitch inning. Maybe 5.
He's got it.
Oh, you guys got to be a little louder. 5-pitch inning for Jose Urena. There you go. That's a good start.
A nice start.
Oh, they're gonna check his shit. Yeah, everybody gets looked at. All right, it'll be Baddoo, Scope, and Grossman. Baddoo, Scope, and Grossman to lead it off. I like this new leadoff, Baddoo. But Baddoo, Scope, Grossman, Candelario, Mazzara, Cameron, Harold Castro, Haas, and Willie Castro. So one more time: Baddoo, Scope, Grossman, Candelario, Mazzara, Cameron, Harold Castro, Haas, and Willie Castro. Cabrera is not playing today, it looks like. Hey, what's up? I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Underwater. Yeah, likes are going up like crazy right now. I appreciate it, guys. It's a new record for him. Hey, that's good. But yeah, to lead it off, it'll be Baddoo, Scope, and Grossman. It's like Baddoo is our leadoff guy now. That's interesting. Drop Grossman down to 3. I kind of like putting Baddoo at the top of the lineup. I want to see how he continues to do up there. If I remember right, against the Cardinals, he did rather well in the leadoff spot. For his kind of excitement and pop he can bring to a lineup, that's a pretty good spot for a player. It's going to the bottom of the 1st. It was a very quick inning. Yeah, so far the show's awesome though. I'm probably gonna be really good at it. What up, Paul? I'll probably be really. I might do a stream tonight. If you guys, if this stream goes rather well, I'll do a stream tonight. I'll play it for like an hour or two. I'll play a couple games. We'll probably start the Rob Dirty series either this weekend or my birthday or the day after. I want to be really good at hitting, and I think I'm about there. Worked the Cards 2 games yesterday. Oh, really? Hell yeah, Paul. That's pretty cool.
A team best 10-game hitting streak on the line. Daz Cameron.
You were working there?
Each of his last 5
Hell yeah,
games.
Paul.
And Willie Castro went 2 for 4 yesterday, his 11th multi-hit.
So yeah, Badu, Scope, Grossman, Candelario, Mazzara, Cameron, Castro, Haas, and Castro.
All good. They're going to be facing the right-hander Luis Garcia
Harold and
tonight.
then
He's 5-4 on the year.
Luis Garcia, he's having a pretty decent year.
2 ERA in his last 7 starts.
They kept you at the gates. Oh, that kind of stinks.
13 start. He leads the Astros pitchers in strikeouts, third in innings pitched, and has lowest ERA. He's been really good lately.
What are we doing? A lot of first outs? That'll be a foul out. Oh, he dropped it. Woohoo! What a break. Oh, that'll be a break. 0-1.
Brantley had a
what were you like doing, ticket duty or something, Paul?
Would normally think that's easy, but look where it hits on the heel of his glove, and he couldn't squeeze it.
Yep, so I'll show them. I'm not going back.
Break there. Gets to
no on the field. Oh, okay.
Try again.
I will say this. We were watching Michael Brantley drop the ball in foul territory. If you watched Akil Badu, he was already at second base.
I got you, man.
This young man, the constant learning that he's going through.
He'll get back, man.
But boy, he's taking notes and getting it done.
One away. No, never mind. I forgot he dropped it. That was supposed to be the first out of the inning, but now we're in 0-1 count, bottom of the first. Swept our White Sox. They won 9 straight. Yeah, they've been really good. Oh, shit. 1-1. That almost hit him.
One of the things.
I hope we can, Spider.
The third base umpire is looking into the stands. He doesn't hear him.
Swept our White Sox. Yeah, it'll be hard, Dragons. This is not going to be easy, but we have a slight advantage on, we know their entire team inside out. I mean, AJ Hinch put it together for the most part. And even, the guys, who are from the minor league systems, Hinch kind of has a hand in bringing them to the minor league systems. A lot of them, anyway. Dude's only been gone for, a year from there. 2 years at the most, so it's kind of well, he still knows that team. With Simo about Jacoby Jones and some other stuff. Oh, really? Kind of jealous that you're able to get to be able to talk to guys like that. 2-1.
And Akil absolutely knew what I was talking about. He says, "I'm working on it."
Yep.
All right, here we go. This guy's going to wind up balking in this game. There we go. That'll be a base hit for Badu.
You go, young man. 11
that would be a nice perk of the job, I would say. Yeah, that would be a nice perk. There we go. Lead off single for the Tigers, and now Scope is up with the runner at first, nobody out.
11 games now that he's gotten a base hit. The shift is on to the right side, and he beats it. Hard hit ball.
Is this an 11-game hitting streak now?
With the intent to get to second base. Oh, great.
Seems like he just doesn't get out any. He's improved so much.
About his dive back to first base because
he's so gonna win Rookie of the Year. It's just if we were 5 games better than literally 5 games better, he would be the conversation of rookies for talk.
They have to swipe towards his arm. It was pretty cool.
5 wins better, man. That's all it would take for him to be the talk of should be getting more love, but 275. I mean, he's up to 275. That's pretty good. It's a great record or average for a rookie who had 0 chance of being in the majors this year. Except maybe if the Twins called him up by now because they're so bad. You know what I mean? 1-0 for Scope, runner at first, bottom of the first, nobody out. 0-0 score. Tigers had a 5-pitch inning in the first.
He got a great jump off Garcia.
The thing is, if the Astros are over-aggressive against someone like Jose Urania, they're going to fly out a lot. It's going to be Adolis Garcia. Is he an American leaguer, Garcia? And who does he play for? I'm sorry. I didn't know that JJ was working with Willie Horton on his hitting. Oh, Jacoby is? It's good to hear. It's good to hear. I hope Jacoby gets his hitting figured out.
But to Jack's point, Maldonado has thrown out 8 would-be base stealers.
I hope, man.
Most in the American League.
Because he needs whatever help he can get. 1-1 for Scope. I'll probably play the show tonight. I'll probably do like an hour or two on the show tonight after the game. Think he's done? Who's done? Jacoby, like from on the team.
Throw over. Badu back in plenty of time. And you'd think that
20
maybe
Bob's this
that
year and a
wasn't his best
276.
move,
Oh yeah, he might win Rookie of the Year then. Yeah, he might be the AI Rookie of the Year.
That's one way to judge it. Sometimes base
That's sad to hear,
don't
Paul.
mind at all when a pitcher
But I guess
throws
yeah. I
over.
mean, when you're 28 and you can't hit, it's kind of hard.
How far they can get
It's
off.
kind of hard to like justify it. What's up, Steven? It's kind of hard to justify a 208
There he
average.
goes. Ball is
Scope
set into
skies
the air
it.
to right.
Badu's gonna have to go back to
Tucker
first.
Puts it away. Badu retreats. And
Boo, let's go Tigers.
This is what Jack
Yeah, he seems like a good dude, Jacoby. It's just, tough breaks.
in the game against
Whenever he got it going, he'd get hurt.
picked off on a perfect throw and tag from Matt Carpenter.
You see how Carpenter just caught the ball and Badu's shoulder was right into him, right? So he was trying to, today, George Lombard was trying to teach him if he takes his lead and has to dive back, you get outside, you get deeper, right? He's further back than straight. If you drew a straight line from first base to
Sam, they have the head coach, Lombard, and a whole bunch of other people working on his base running. That's what you know a player. That's how you know when a player is like super important is when like 5 coaches are working on his sliding
like that right there.
back into first base.
Ask him, what were you working on? He said, getting lower, getting more to the outside, and almost, kind of using your body, curling your body, curving it, if you will, to stay.
Oh yeah, that's a very good thing. Runner at first, 1 out. Bottom of the first, 0-0 count. A lot of ones on the board right now.
There he goes.
He steals, and he's out. He's smoked.
Perfect throw. He got a great jump.
Yeah, he got fucking smoked on that run. 2 down.
It's almost like a pitch out, though.
Probably tonight, all sports. I wound up winning that game against the Dodgers last night, and very good. After I switched back to the way I prefer to play, directional hitting led me to a 4-0 win in the, and I just started blasting. Then I won again this morning, 2-1, in walk-off fashion.
For Robbie Grossman, who waits on a 1-0.
Gooderman is pissed with the media. He's not talking to anyone. Because someone, don't want to mention his name, pointed out his numbers and he got mad.
Take some risks.
Oh, shit, who pointed out his numbers?
It's not going to work your way, but if you're going to be an aggressive base
Bitterman's
running
crazy.
team, and you're going to try to take advantage, which I think the Tigers have improved tremendously in that department. Every once in a while.
Detroit, headshot. How's it going, man?
Any other part of baseball.
You're welcome to hang out here, though, dude. We like, anyone can hang out. Source close. Okay, you can't really say. Got you. I got you. Yeah, don't name him then. 3-0.
Now 3-0. Last start for Robbie Grossman was the series opener against St. Louis, and he went 1 for 5. See how the defense is playing him to pull.
Yeah, I almost feel like I know who pointed out his numbers, and it's probably someone who works for the Detroit Free Press. And he probably got really, really angry. Maldonado. Oh, dude, you really swung 3-0 and flew out.
And the Tigers are done in the first.
What an ugly inning to end.
Alvarez, big time power, and same with Carlos. They bat.
What is this? Alvarez. Yeah, Alvarez, Correa, and Tucker. Alvarez, Correa, Tucker here in the bottom of, or top of the second. Top of the second, it'll be Alvarez, Correa, and Tucker. We'll see if the Tigers can get around. This is close. Haas is catching tonight for the Tigers. So we'll go to the top of the second, 0-0 score. Let's see what happens. If you're an Astros fan, you got to be a little nervous about this game. You guys have no idea how to beat AJ Hinch, do you? You guys know how to win with AJ Hinch, but you don't know how to beat him, do you? And he happens to know your whole team inside out, left, right, upside down, backwards. He knows every single weakness of all your star players, and it's awesome. Hey, what up, Taco? I hope you're good. Been hectic here. Got hit a bit by a last storm. Looks like I haven't missed anything except what's... Yeah, not much, man. I'm glad to hear you're back. Glad to hear you're all right from a big storm, it sounds like. By the way, it's a commercial break, so... Rogers is? Yeah, of course he is, sure. Yeah, Kenny, I agree. Rogers is a better catcher than Haas. In all honesty, Rogers is a better catcher than a lot of... I would say that Rogers defensively is probably better than about 80% of the league. And just like arm ability, defensive like blocking, calling game. That could still get a little better, but I mean, he is a rookie, so...
Of his bullpen and especially Soto, Cisneros.
I'm just doing offline right now because I don't have PlayStation Plus, and I'm not planning on buying it for a second.
That bullpen is going to be very important for the Tigers because the Astros.
My happy Rogers is back. Back where?
On the starter, and he's got a couple of young guys going through the weekend, and Willie.
He's never been gone. I don't think. We're back where?
With Tyler Alexander, he mentioned, as well as
being
Daniel
good,
Norris,
huh?
helping out with Cisneros, Soto, and Fulmer. Going to need these guys to put in serious work to get these final 12 outs.
Being good. This is the first time he's been good. Yeah, I'm happy he's doing good finally.
Thanks very much. And
yeah.
It will be important. First one.
There's a lot of inferring I gotta do right there, Kenny. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm guessing you mean he can hit because he's hitting well recently. Yeah, it's nice to see him hitting, but like, I don't really give a shit if he hits 100.
Soto, Fulmer, and Cisneros, those three men since May 8th have an ERA.
Oh, yeah, it's nice to see him doing better than then. Yeah, sure. You're going to Cooperstown? Hell yeah, Christian.
Yeah, as a guy that he depends on.
The porn star stash? Yeah, it is funny. 108. Hey, Urania's pitching good, man. 2 pitches and another out. Hell yeah, let's keep it going. Alvarez is out, now up is Correa. Strike one.
We hope that
a team that's super aggressive like the Astros, worst nightmare is Jose Urania. He does not pitch to power. Like, if you're a power hitter, this dude is the worst fucking guy to run into because he pitches to contact, and that's a very difficult thing to get like home runs off of. Because most of the time, those just like are long flyouts, especially in a big-ass stadium like Comerica Park. What up, Space? That's going to be foul.
That's a foul ball.
Boo Miami. Why boo Miami? What up, Space?
Well, I'm glad.
Hopefully Lions get the W. Yeah, man. Lions don't play till September, though, bro.
Because Correa was going to be safe at first.
Foul ball.
There, it hit foul, and Jamer touched the ball. That's kind of what you want to do. Third base umpire.
Yeah, just grab it and smack it when you see it's going. When it's foul, just once it hits foul territory, just smack it down on the ground.
Come back, grab the bat.
All right, here we go. 0-2 count now. Top of the second. 1 away, 0-2 count. Correa's up.
Before the game today, Craig Monroe and I were talking with him.
Urania's been very efficient here. He could be at 11 pitches with 5 outs in the game, which would be an crazy start.
Asked him if it's tough to get back into a groove defensively like it would be
shit, ball one.
He said, no, not so much defense.
Threw a chase pitch. Tried to get a strikeout there.
He feels plenty comfortable there. He's still finding...
Strikeout pitchers are the guys who usually give up home runs because sometimes they'll hang a pitch or they'll like try and throw that heater in when they shouldn't.
On point. It's 1-2 to Carlos Correa.
Well,
future Tigers maybe.
What he said.
Oh, Correa, yeah, that's a possibility. Hell yeah, I mean that's a real possibility. We could be looking at our next shortstop, you guys. That's the best part about this. If we play Colorado, when we see Trevor Story, it's like, ooh, you could be our future shortstop, just like Javier Baez. Oh, we can only hope, right? So we get somebody of this caliber on the team. Pistons have the number 1 pick in the crowd went nuts. Love that dude. Yeah, I'm very happy for loyal Pistons fans. Very, very happy for them. They actually deserve that. I know we don't play the Rockies, but he's probably going to be traded from the Rockies, Kenny. If he's a free agent at the end of the season, right? Like 0% chance. Oh wow, dumb pitch. All right, throw a strike, please. 3-2. I don't imagine. Yeah, so he's going to get traded 100%. Yeah, he's getting traded. He's not re-signing Colorado. He could be, and he's probably going to get traded to some fucking team that we play. I know how it goes. He's probably going to like Cleveland or fucking Chicago.
14 home runs on the season.
No, I actually don't know who'd trade for him in the American League. Maybe like the Athletics.
We saw St. Louis playing a lot,
but they're not like a team that typically like shifts that kind of talent around, like their young talent for players like that.
And we're seeing Detroit do that here against Correa. The outfield.
I don't really know. Maybe the Angels make a crazy move, but I think they like Iglesias.
With the 3-2 count that we see with the shifts on.
Yankees, yeah, Yankees are always that team. But isn't Urshela their shortstop, and isn't he like decent? That's a very good comparison. Yeah, I think that's a good comparison, Paul.
I had mentioned the
something just don't feel right about Cleveland, and it's just like the 2015. Something just wasn't right about that. And the problem was Brad Ausmus. And I hate to say this, I wonder if Terry Francona is the issue.
Just the third shortstop in history.
Rochelle is at third. Oh, all right.
Rodriguez and Cal Ripken the others.
Maybe they need a shortstop then.
Another payoff.
But do the Yankees have the capital to get him?
Gives an extra long stare.
The Rays could make a move. The Rays got prospects to burn. But I wonder, doesn't Wander play shortstop? Or is he an outfielder? Kyle Tucker's up with the runner at first and one away. Urania lost the guy. Walked him. Bah. Now Tucker's up with the runner at first. Very low chance at a double play op here, I believe, with Tucker batting.
First base runner for Houston.
Wander at short. Yeah, I was going to say the Rays would have been a #1 destination, in my opinion. But then I was like, oh, yeah, they got Wander who plays shortstop. I'm pretty sure he plays short or like left field or some shit.
How aggressive Houston is so far in the early.
Oh, yeah, Badu. Oh, Badu has a new walk-up song? Every day I'm hustling. Okay.
Teams that are playing well offensively is they all tend to be early swingers.
That Cat Williams bit with that song is one of the greatest openings to a comedy special I've ever seen. Shit is so goddamn funny.
They're up there ready to swing.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, like you've never seen one of Cat's best stand-ups. I forgot which one it was because the names are all fucking weird. There's like 18 different things called Pimp Chronicles. So it's kind of hard to remember which specific one it was, or if it was this stand-up or that stand-up. But it's genuinely one of my favorite openings to a stand-up. I'm not going to ruin it. It's just it uses that song, and it's just a very good opening skit. I'm not going to ruin shit.
To see where the ball is. Great job right there, and a big out.
The way I look at Cat Williams, if there was no Kevin Hart, Cat Williams would be very famous right now. Like if Kevin Hart never existed, Cat Williams would be like a mega star. So like that's how you should kind of view that situation. Cat was a Cat's very similar to Chappelle in very specific ways.
First pitch to Toro is in for a strike.
The Steelers have now agreed to terms with Trey Turner.
That quad strain that Jack was.
That's such a weird. That's such a dumb decision. David DeCastro is like one of the best linemen in the NFL. I have no idea why. I think he gave up like 4 sacks. I think what 3 sacks last year. Like what in the fuck are they doing? That's literally just a bad move. And Trey Turner to replace him with Trey Turner, not bad. But like.
Toro had
what up, Kevin?
2 hits.
Why in the world would you get rid of DeCastro? He must have did some foul shit. We're gonna find something out bad about DeCastro. Yeah, very bad move, Kenny. Very bad. Somebody's gonna. I'm stunned the Chiefs haven't just signed him already by de facto, or the NFL just hasn't assigned him to Kansas City. That's where he's going. He's gonna go to some stupid ass team like Kansas City. Mahomes. Look at all Mahomes does with no help.
10-game win streak, no matter what team it is, no matter who you're playing.
Yankees, Astros, money line parlay locked in this morning. All right, JB.
Their franchise record for wins.
Hopefully you lose, only because I want my Tigers to win. About to go for a few, heading to lunch.
And that run differential.
Getting off for the next few minutes. Okay, man. I'll see you in a bit.
Back-to-back
If not, have a good
walks.
one, man. Good luck at work and have a good time, man. I appreciate you stopping in when you could.
Issued by
What up,
Jose
Jay?
Urania.
2 out, 2 on. Another walk. Urania's control's a little wicked this inning.
The skipper for
Urania
the
only
Astros.
threw 5 pitches in the first, so he's got to make up for it this inning and get back up to 25.
1,938 second among active
It's almost like he knew he threw way too few pitches, so he's like, I'm gonna walk a couple guys just to be,
second most in the history of the
just to
game.
be certain that I'm still Jose Urania. What's up, Christian? How's it going, man? Just chilling.
Great player in his
We
own
got
right.
Garcia's up now,
Back in his playing days, and
the number 8
a
hitter.
long time. He just has passion for the game, a lot of respect.
Peace and hair grease. My Yankees blow
He's actually
out.
done a little broadcast
The Royals feeling good.
between
Good
manager
to hear. I'm glad. I always like hearing the Royals get beaten. Yeah, they did 8-1.
This
Hell
is
yeah.
Robel Garcia.
Yeah, we need out. It'll be
First
quick.
swinging into the shift.
Right into the shift.
Bobbled by
No.
Astro, and everybody's safe.
God damn it, Willie.
One of the risks that you have.
Bunch of
in
copyright
playing
disputes.
where
Oh,
Willie
damn,
was
what
playing
happened?
Is you've got that grass and the edge of
Do you
the
make
grass,
content?
that could be
Underwater?
become a bad hop, and you've got to learn to play it. Well, this ball
Just
was
got back
hit
from a
fairly hard.
presentation.
Let's see
Actually
if it
won
hits the edge
$500
of the
bucks.
grass on
Hell
the
yeah,
second
Christian!
turn out.
Congratulations, man.
To me
That's
like
a
it
good
did.
day. God
That's
damn
when
it! An
the
error
ball
makes
came up,
everybody safe.
and Willie
I'm
didn't
glad they ruled
anticipate
that an error.
happening. The ball comes up to his midsection.
Willie Castro, the
And
ball took a
then
wicked
handle
hop,
there, so
and he mishandled it. Now it'll be bases loaded,
an
2
error on
2 out.
Castro.
A.J. Hinch and almost every start for
Bases
Jose
jack,
Urania
2 out.
has reinforced
Top of the
the
second. Now up is Maldonado.
that he induces. First pitch
Maldonado.
to Martin Maldonado.
I think an infielder should be somewhat comforted knowing.
Oh,
they have
Maldonado.
Jose
Okay.
Urania on the mound. You know that you're going to get some ground balls. This guy, his
Yeah, I do old
sinker
games on
and
my
his
channel.
slider are
Sony
both
music hit me with
diving
strikes
down, and
over
that
my Earthbound.
usually induces
Yeah, the
ground
music
balls.
sucks, dude. Music's the hardest shit in the
Hitter
world to
swinging
deal
over
with.
the top of the ball and
That
hit
sucks
the
that you
top
got
half.
strikes though. Yeah. That's why I have to I just turn it down. I just don't play games like when I stream with the like music sounds. I have to go into settings, turn it off.
There's a few of these situations
Yeah,
already
it's a
this
bitch,
year where
dude.
he's
I
had to
fucking hate it so
kinda
much.
Suck it up and try to pick up his teammates with errors.
24th pitch of the inning, swung on and missed.
1 and
He's ahead
2.
to count 1 and 2 to Martin Maldonado.
That ball really exploded down.
So the easiest way to do it is just
Great
mute
pitch
it.
right there, bottom of the zone.
Yeah, I know underwater. It's because it's with Sony. It's composed with like real composers, I think. So there's like this weird like law with like actual. I think because they like. I'm pretty sure they use real like Nintendo can go and get everybody in the same way. Hey, no problem, JB. Thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. I hope so, Ash. I hope we can. Astros are really
Correa
good.
and Toro walked, and Garcia was
Well,
safe.
Dirty has received an email from Scopes
an
on
error.
Chris Harrison. Yeah, I know he's got to get on the team. We need out. We need a big out here. Oh no.
Here's the 1-2. Driven to left. Grossman will watch.
Damn
up
it,
in front of him.
dude.
Couple of runs.
Grossman is such a
For the
lazy
Astros,
fielder.
They have the early lead.
2-0 Astros. Grossman's so fucking lazy, dude.
Well,
I got taken down for in that video. I've been trying to get Rob to watch.
Go to that ball. I guess when in doubt,
Oh, if it's like a link,
Rob,
yeah, I
don't let
can't
it
see
get
it. I'll
by you.
eventually find it.
This was a mistake pitch that stayed up in
Ugh.
the zone, and it didn't really come back in. Maldonado, good
God
job
damn
of
it.
pulling his hands in. You saw Robbie there.
Come
I
on,
thought
Grossman.
he reacted
Like
right
like
away,
leave your
right at
feet
the
for
shot
the
of
ball.
catching
If he
that
would have
ball,
dove,
left
he'd
it
have caught
in
it.
front.
If he'd have just went like this and like Cove caught it, or like like corralled it in and like dove on his butt and caught it, he'd have got it.
2 walks and an error.
It's like holy shit, Robbie, go get the ball, dude. Now it's 2-0 Astros. I'm not. It's
Top of the
the
order.
Astros fine. You know, I'm not mad about that. I'm just mad at their defense. It's like what the fuck was that? What up, Morgan? But 2-0 Astros take the lead. They got 2 on still, 2 out. We got to get out of this. Walks come back to kill us as both of the walks score. You know, you can't give up free bases.
The 1-0 to the 26-year-old. In there for
Oh, I keep forgetting about it. Well, yeah, Steven, I mean, yeah, you guys have batted more times. The odds of you guys winning, being ahead right now is like astronomical because you've had more at bats. Like, congrats.
298 this month.
You guys should win, Steven. Like, this shouldn't be a close game.
Nice clip. Not Jonathan.
But like
Scope.
our defense is making it very easy for you guys. I think we felt bad for sweeping you so bad last time.
Laid off it. It's 2-1.
Well, everybody knows the acceleration ability of Akil Baddoo.
You should be thanking my team's defense.
Fraction faster than Badu.
How'd you describe the Tigers? Streaky and inconsistent.
On the ground, he covers first stride.
But when they're on, they're on. Like, it's very interesting, right? They're a young team that is super talented, as you probably know, JB, with like the the Tigers in their farm system, the process they're doing. No, same here, Steven. I know. Most Astros fans are cool.
His friends and his family.
Miami Beach Hotel down 45 people. Okay, all right, Cody.
On headset from the dugout on Valley Sports when we return.
Yeah, cool names are always good, but that's the general rule. Candelario, Mazzara, and Cameron, I think. That looks like Daz. Yeah, all right. I'm starting to learn I know the raw. Candelario, Mazzara, Cameron. Candelario, Mazzara, Cameron. Bottom of the second coming up. Astros lead 2-0. Commercial break. We'll come back. It's only 2-0. But yeah, JB. Basically, it's kind of like they're a young team. So like, every so often they'll flash their potential and they'll win a game like 8-2 and just kick the shit out of someone. But more often than not, we're in like 5-3 games. Some games we very much struggle with hitting on, where we'll get like 2 hits for an entire game, and maybe a home run. Like it's learning. I think, Taco, what it is, it's that, and also learning to play at the major league level. I would if you know how hockey works, you know how hockey players are all kind of older when they're young, like by the time they're debuting. It's because like the speed of the game, things like that. It takes them a while to get used to it. That happens in baseball, but like people often like overlook that situation, because you'll have rookies like on the Braves, like Ronald Acuña's will come up, Pete Alonso's will pop in. You'll just have these random phenom type rookies show up, where as a fan you'll think like, since you have top rookies like other teams, well, automatically your team should also be like producing like that kind of result. Like, why are our top rookies not as good as other teams' top? Well, that's not how everyone's different in development. Look at Casey Mize to year 1 to year 2. Look at last year Mize to this year. It's a whole different picture. I think you have a speech impediment. No, you just have shit in your ears. Clean them out.
Carlos Correa's 167 assists, our third most among American League shortstops.
No, you're not automatically in the majors. No. What's my speech impediment, Des?
I hope you caught Matt Manning's major league win here at Comerica.
You just hear shit funny if you think that.
Fantastic, and we were thrilled to bring it to you, and he joins us from the dugout. Congratulations.
Retardism?
By the way, we had a chance to
Oh man, that sucks.
Your mom and your dad during the broadcast.
I'm like completely right about everything I just said though.
But you can tell how inspiring you are to them. How about the other way around? What inspired you most as a
Do you honestly think that every rookie is automatically a superstar in the majors, Des? Do you not know how baseball works?
Miles in the truck.
Like, if you're a number 1 prospect, are you automatically good at baseball?
Support me in my dream, so
or a top 5? Like, do you?
Matt, I want to congratulate
I think you just like projected really hard here, Des. I think you're retarded, bro.
Yesterday I saw something different from your first start. You actually gave up a home run.
You don't get to like have a casual conversation after you just called me retarded for no reason. I'm gonna roast the fuck out of your stupid ass. What's wrong with what I said? What about that take is retarded that most rookies aren't Ronald Acuña?
Is that something you shared with?
I mean, no, I'm going right after the very centerman of your argument. What about my take that all rookies aren't Ronald Acuña? Aren't fucking like that's not every rookie. Like, what about that's retarded, stupid motherfucker? Like, what about that's retarded? Yeah, he's very good. That's why most rookies aren't him. Yeah. And I think most baseball fans think that their rookies are all supposed to be as good as Ronald Acuña or Pete Alonso as when they were rookies. That's what my argument was. But guess what? That's not what happened. So teams take a little while to develop.
Right now in the first couple of starts?
No, they aren't. Name one other rookie this year that's as good as fucking Ronald Acuña was. There are none.
pounding one side.
Name one rookie that was as good this year that a Pete
mixing the
fucking
breaking
Alonso
balls
was as a rookie or a
early and late, so just
second-year player, whatever the fuck he
pitchability
did.
and just,
Name one.
watching
No,
what
that
other
this
guys are
year,
doing
right now.
before
I'm
me
talking
and
about
after
right
me,
now.
Just soaking it all up.
You're talking about all-time great players like Mike Trout. You can't name anybody. You can only name guys like Mike Trout, literally guys who are once-in-a-generation type players. Like, you can't. It's literally just there's none.
Tell us what it means for you to be back on.
Wander Franco, he's not a rookie yet. He's a prospect.
Guys and how much the camaraderie you guys.
And how do you know how How do you know how Wander's going to play? He could hit 100 this year. Badu's not that guy. He's hitting 270. What are you talking about? Didn't Acuna hit like 3 fucking 30 as a rookie? Didn't Pete Alonso belt 50 home runs? What up, FPS?
2 up, 2 down here in the Tigers section.
2 down for the Tigers in the second. You guys, these guys aren't like Wander could be that guy. We don't know. He could hit 100 for the rest of the year and get set back down to AAA. Dog, you don't know what Wander's gonna be yet. He's played what, 2 games?
Different guys. No one doesn't matter the stat line on somebody.
Really, that's literally just not factual. And you know what's going to be funny is when the Tigers take all the Astros players away in the offseason that are free agents because we have your guys' coach. Because your team. Yerman Mercedes is 30 years old. He's not a rookie. He's just a sad sack that took forever to get to the major league level. And if you say Tatis, I'm going to punch you right in the fucking mouth because that's a generation player who can't really play defense anyway yet. Like, I'm really going to freak out on you if you say fucking, well, what about Fernando Tatis? Again, special type of player that doesn't really go with the mold. An average rookie hits like 240.
Little as you want, so they're kind of.
Do you know that the Tigers have two of the top 5 rookie pitchers in baseball, and neither of the they have like 2 wins apiece? Like
your good buddy Dylan Carlson, you punched him out the first time. How were you not?
He can 1v9 them.
A little bit when you grew
all right, we'd probably strike him out.
Because I had a problem with that before. Little League, all that stuff.
Playing with the
Mariners, guys. I didn't like pitching to people.
Number one, you know, they're one of the.
Well,
yeah, the Mariners, man. I feel bad for them.
Tigers fans were just
best 3 Tigers right now?
So
I don't know.
Especially the day after your friend Tarek Skubal. The big 3 are here. We thank you for your time. Stay healthy, man.
I mean, like young or old. Like it's kind of like you would just name the veterans.
We was talking about the big 3 in Detroit,
like
in the auto industry. Well, the big 3 with the Tigers. Casey Mize, Tarek Skubal.
Like the most promising players, it would be Mize, Skubal, Manning.
It's 2-2.
Like we're about to fucking destroy people's lineups. I don't think people realize how good our young pitching is, and they're all pitching extremely well, especially Manning in his last 2 starts. Like, all right, whatever. People just can keep ignoring that. But we're gonna have 3 pitchers in our rotation, kind of like the Braves did, and that's really gonna fuck people up. We're kind of building like the '90s Braves, almost identically to the '90s Braves. It's a very strong pitching rotation. Badu, he very well could. Scope has a 279 though, 2 outs, full count. Was the Minnesota Timberwolves owner good as a rookie? I don't know. Who owns the Timberwolves?
Some of the things we've seen out of Akil Badu with some plate discipline. Coverage.
Why do you keep saying we like you're on the team? Because most people understand that we, when talking about sports teams, is it the pejorative we, meaning like the fan base, the team. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what? Why do you think that's like a home run gotcha question when you talk about the Astros? I bet you say we're gonna win, don't you?
I think he just understands.
Hold on a second.
Because he's watched so many games, and then of course he's played a fair amount of games himself to get here.
Another one fouled away.
Not to burst your bubble, but I think we are going to win this. No, wait, you said the Astros. All right, maybe you're consistent.
He was part of the Justin Verlander deal that also brought.
Stutter a lot.
Our catchers, Jake Rogers.
Dude, you know what projection is, HXC?
Was again hurt this year. But both Rogers.
Talk like this is how they talks. I guarantee this dude's a retard, like fat and retarded. What up, Kevin?
The Houston Astros. This break in the action is brought to you by Ford and the fully electric F-150.
Yeah, most people say we when they're talking about their favorite teams. Oh no, I'm not fat, dude. I'm like not fat. I'm literally more projection by this guy. I already know what he's doing, dude. He's called me retarded and like he's pointing out my speaking problems. This dude has a very bad speaking problem, and because like most people like him, kind of like if they attack somebody for something, it's going to be usually like a problem they actually have, right? Like, I clearly have no speaking problems. I don't stutter a lot. I say things incorrectly, so I correct myself, which, you know, when you talk for several hours at a time, you're going to make speaking mistakes. And it's very autistic of you to, like, keen in on, like, a small speaking mistake and be like, you do that a lot. Not really. No one but you notices that because, you know what? You have a problem when you speak, and it makes you very self-conscious when people point it out. So you project that problem onto others, thinking it affects others in the same way. I understand what you're doing. It's called projection. People like you do it very often. Yeah, that's the Diamondbacks. They have like almost 60 losses. That's just factually incorrect. What? There's literally a team that has like almost 60 losses already. Yeah, projection's a thing. People, because like a lot of people think like since they have this thing wrong with them and it brings them a great deal of personal shame, they project that issue onto other people. Yeah, Twitch is having errors. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Random. That's basically the way I look at it. It's like when you have a problem, you tend to like I make fun of people for like being dumb because like I don't know, I don't want to be considered stupid. I find that to be that's a good insult against me. I actually kind of pissed off. If you say it and you like can like mean it, like if you're not just like trolling, I know the difference between trolling. Someone genuinely calls me stupid, I'd fucking destroy them. And so I do that a lot because I know it's an insult. I know it fucking bothers people to be called stupid, and so I understand what projection is. I do it. I don't like being called stupid, so I do it to everybody, and it bothers the shit out of people. But also, projection's a real thing. People do it all the time, especially when they're like trying to like attack people for like nothing. That's another hit. Uh-oh. Might have to take Urania out. He's kind of getting smoked up now. Brantley gets a hit. Gurriel's up with 1 out, nobody out, top of the third.
Watch Michael Brantley because I consider him probably the hitter with the best balance at the
Urania is just the Urania experiment. I don't even know how to say it. Urania experiment isn't working. What up, Alex? Right?
That's what Michael.
Yeah, we agreed, Des. Yeah, first thing we've agreed on, buddy.
And he's never fooled his body.
But sorry about that, Random Plays. I don't know why Twitch sometimes does that. I don't know. Twitch is, I don't know. It's probably because it's. I have no idea.
Here's Yuli Gurriel.
Yeah, Urania he just can't get it together.
Gurriel with 51 RBIs, 10th most.
More than likely, Mike. Yeah, Steven Crowder projects hard, dude.
He's kind of the unsung
Yeah,
guy.
Steven, there's a lot of that done in politics. It's very commonly done in politics. God damn it, dude.
Gonna scoot to third.
What's up with our defense?
Runners at the corners and nobody out for Houston here in the third.
Didn't Manning play? Yeah, both of his starts have been really good, though. That's all you have to go off of. Matt Manning, you mean? Yeah, he's made 2 starts, and he's won. He did very well in the first one against a good Angels team that can hit the shit out of the ball. And then he beat the Cardinals.
It's a toss-up right off the face.
He's also the 18th ranked prospect in baseball, so it's kind of like a big deal that he's in the majors. I mean, you're probably only been an Astros fan since they've won the World Series, but you don't remember when your team had like top prospects and was like they were debuting left and right, and they were all over like and talked about in high regard, and you know they weren't exactly the greatest, but they were coming along. Do you know most people predicted back in like 2011 that your team was going to win the World Series in 2017, and they did? It was the easy, like zero actual baseball like knowledgeable people.
2 1/4 might be light.
You've been a Yankees fan. You literally have been saying the Astros, whatever. Okay, sure.
Going to Houston when he broke in.
Sure thing.
And talking
no, right when they won a World Series, it's crazy. All right, after they lost the World Series too, the Diamondbacks.
Leadership.
Imagine losing a World Series to fucking Randy Johnson and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
They tell me that kid
That's your team.
Years old.
My team lost to Albert Pujols' Cardinals.
Play by scope.
God damn it, we're down 3-0.
Second, but Brantley scores. It's 3-0 Houston.
The Patriots, the greatest team in football. Easy, dude.
For Jonathan.
Since 2004, yeah, bandwagoned them back when I was 9. Guess what, though? Been a fan ever since. Yeah, I'm sorry, Valix. At least you weren't a kid then. More than likely, Morgan. You like the Bucks? That's fine. Yeah, all sports. Yeah, that's the Tigers. They're an inconsistent young team that just looks like dog shit sometimes. I don't know what it is. Because some days we're like ultimate fielders and we can field everything. We're like a Hoover vacuum team, and then we run into this shit, dude, where they're just everything's just getting up the middle on us. Like the Bucks, nothing wrong with that. He could have been a Bucks fan for a while. Bucks Yankees fan.
Correa walked and scored.
The left fielder, yeah, that left fielder needs to slide a little bit. Hey, what's up, Barris?
Taps it foul. Just 26 years.
Come on, Tigers. Good luck to the boys from Germany. Hey, welcome from. Thanks for watching all the way from over there. Yeah, hopefully we get it going, but the inconsistency of this young team is, the Pats are not the greatest team in football. Tom is the greatest QB in football. But no, my team is the greatest team in NFL history. We're like the second greatest next to the Steelers. We have the most titles. Hell, I think we've got the most Super Bowl appearances. We have 11 of them. We don't need to talk about why we've only got 6 titles, though. We've got more Super Bowl losses than like most teams have even thought about this. God damn it. Yeah, we're down 3-0 right now with one out here in the top of the third, runner at first. I don't think Verlander is going to be put. No, Verlander isn't retired. He's rehabbing from Tommy John. Hey man, you can't help when you know. We'll be good this year. Don't worry about it. Come on, all sports.
Stays 0-2 to Correa.
Come on now. The score: Astros 12-3. You don't watch a lot of Tigers games, and that I can tell. That's fine.
30+ games. That one's outside, and it's 1-2.
Do you know we haven't lost? I think we've lost one game like that this year, maybe 2. Like we don't lose games like that. Respect the Pats, but don't like them. Fair enough. That's how it should be. Like we should be respected. Until Bill Belichick's gone, we're going to be a scary ass team on everybody's fucking lineup for the season. Dude, Urania's just getting smoked. Can we warm somebody up, please? Holy moly!
Will no doubt get a lot of attention in the offseason because
dude, this guy is he's just not good.
A contract worth $120 million over 6 years before the season began. And these are the notable shortstop free agents.
So it's Baez, Seager. I don't see Seager.
It's amazing.
They're 26, 28, 27, and 28. That's why I kind of want Correa because he's 28, but the 278's off-putting.
But it's rare to see 4 really.
I know a lot of Pats fans that are also Lions fans. That's because Detroit has bad football and they've had for a long time. So when the Patriots started winning, a lot of Lions fans just flocked to there, and since it's AFC, I would imagine that they're like, I can rationalize liking both of these teams. I have my real team, the Lions, but then I can also root for the Patriots. It's a very weird thing in Michigan. Yeah, I've noticed that. There's a lot of them. I barely fuck with I like the Lions, don't get me wrong, but like my team is the Patriots. I'm the opposite of a lot of Lions fans, where a lot of them have a sympathy for the Patriots because they kind of just like watching a team win every so often. They also, they're the Lions, but I'm the opposite. I've always, if it wasn't for the Patriots, I wouldn't be a fan of sports probably. The effect that game had on me was quite tremendous, watching them win. You're going to Tampa Bay, Dallas. That'd be a good game. You used to like the Steelers? There you go, Daniel. Nothing wrong with that.
Still young enough. They would still fit this group of the core of the Tigers.
Yeah, we're not bad. We're young. We're inconsistent.
It'll be interesting to see how that all
I don't know about
plays
trading. I don't know.
That's a team that could afford it, but they just signed Francisco Lindor before the season really began. So
you bet on the Tigers? That sucks. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't gamble on the Tigers quite. Too inconsistent.
Nice diving play made by Harold Castro.
Dude.
Get anybody out though.
How? Don't!
It's another one of those innings. Seems like right now, Jose.
What is this fucking defense right now? What even are they doing?
Right for him.
Throw the ball. Get up and throw it. Throw it!
Because of the dive, Harold couldn't just bounce right back up and make a good throw anywhere. Nobody at second base, even though there was.
I don't even know what the fuck he's holding the ball for. We really need a shortstop. Like, we need a shortstop. Holy fuck. Get rid of it. Trade Harold for one.
Make a trip out, try to.
Oh my God, dude! What are we doing? Like, he had the ball, he just put it back in his glove and just went, I ain't gonna throw it. He literally just put it back into the glove and just.
Still an opportunity here for a ground.
Yeah, you would be amazed to see, random, how bad the defense is playing right now for the Tigers. It is truly mesmerizing. I mean, kudos to the Astros. They're serving it up. They're getting good hits. But it's like, if we play good defense, this is 0-0 game. Like we'd be in the fifth inning of this game right now playing good defense. Because it's not like you guys are like just smoking base hits in the gap. They're literal like infield singles that we're just not getting. Mac won't start this season probably unless Cam is really bad, but he won't be. Cam's had a far better fucking camp than Mac has. And any other kind of reporting of that is very selective editing. Cam and Mac had the same stat lines the first day camp, second day camp, then Mac just Cam just dominated him day 3. The MLB The Show? Probably today. Probably after the game or something. For like an hour or two. Then I got something I got to do on another game. And then tomorrow I'll... Well, tomorrow I got to... Probably tomorrow evening as well, maybe. Or tomorrow afternoon. Because I won't be able to do the Tigers game tomorrow. Because I'm going to be traveling more than likely. I'm going back down to Flint for my birthday. And I'm going to my family and stuff. 100%, Daniel. So, I'm my birthday's on the 27th on Sunday, so I'll be fucking hanging out with the family for a month. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll be live on my birthday for the game, so don't worry about it. I'm 28, dog. I'm fucking old. I'm not doing anything. Appreciate it. And more than likely, I'll be doing any kind of celebrating on like the fucking 4-0. Oh, 5-0 now. No, 4-0. Okay. Since it will be storming tomorrow. Well, that would be a good break for me, Charles. And then we get a doubleheader on Saturday. I'm all for it. I love doubleheaders though, so it's, I'm built different. Well, Astros fans, looks like you guys are hitting a double-digit win streak right this week. Congratulations. Because I already know who's coming in next. I already know who they're bringing. Oh. You guys ready for the Farmer Norris, the Farmer and Norris Day? You guys know who's coming in tonight. We already know. Alrighty. You already know Big Lefty's warming up. God damn it, dude. God damn it. Might as well watch and see how bad this gets. Fuck it. Here comes a grand slam. I'm fully expecting. Who's this? Garcia, the least likely guy to hit a grand slam on the team. All right. 1-0 count. Top of the third, bases loaded, 4-0 Astros. They put up back-to-back 2-run innings here so far. And Urania is pitching very bad again. Just get rid of this guy. So far, just getting rid of the bad players has worked tremendously for Detroit. We've gotten tremendously better since shaving off the bad guys. So far. Like, the team's better without Goodrum. I don't. Maybe not. Our defense. Maybe Goodrum would have made one of them plays. I don't even fucking know anymore. After all, he. I don't.
Adam Frazier in Pittsburgh.
We have no answer at shortstop right now. Maybe we should call up that Cody Clemens kid. His dad. It was Roger Clemens, or is Roger Clemens. I don't know if Roger's alive. I think he is. 3-1.
It's just a tough inning here. It could go south in a hurry.
No, what's sad, Daniel, is I'm pretty sure.
2 runs across.
Daniel, you know what's really sad about Daniel Norris? I think he actually tries very hard to be a good baseball player. What I think happened with Daniel Norris... Oh, Tyler Alexander's warming up. We was all wrong. What I think happened to Daniel Norris is a kind of a tragic story, right? Because he was clearly good. 3-2. Like, he was clearly, like, a very talented player. Then something happened, right? It seems like out of nowhere he fell off. Well, I mean, he got, like, thyroid cancer. I don't know if that bout with thyroid cancer just fucking ruined this dude, but it appears that it did. Like, I don't know if that's, like a gross take or, not the correct one, but it seems like there could be something from that.
Off the glove of Scope, caught by Willie Castro.
Oh, wow. All right, we got one out.
No one was there,
we're 2 out.
And then threw to second to try and get Tucker. But
I have no real problem with Daniel Norris. Like, Daniel Norris, I will kind of go easy on. I just want him to retire because it's clearly not, and it's never going to work for him. And that's exactly why the Tigers are being so, like, that's why they won't let him leave. They won't give up on the dude. Because like prior to the cancer and the back issues stemming from the cancer, he was really talented, guys. Like he was going to be a superstar pitcher, but it fucking
first and second base like that.
It's kind of a similar story to John Lester, but John Lester recovered just a little bit better. But I would have to argue that even John Lester fell off after he got hurt. He was never really quite as dominant as he could have been.
Maldonado's numbers with
he was out with cancer problems. Yep.
Was helped
it's a
last time he was up in the second.
So it's hard to.
2-run single.
A couple has 1 sense. Kobe Anderson, Corey Allen, Casey Austin,
foul.
And Cody Allen in front of Clemens. Strikeouts. It's a weird way to name your kids. They had to get 4 more. They had 3, and all their kids had the letter K to start their name, and they went, we got to have 4 kids now, right, Roger?
Get his team in the dugout.
Why?
Minimal damage.
I feel like
the 0-2.
People aren't going to make the connection to baseball at first. Well, why not? Roger's just like, I like the names. It's cool. It's like, in honor of my career. KKK, strike out the side.
They are elevated like that. Early in the year, he was throwing.
He just doesn't really get it. It's just like he's like, I really truly don't understand why I need another one.
Last strike past the hitter.
Maldonado turns and fouls it to deep left field.
That's true. Daniel did have a cancer, so I'm a little more soft for him. Yeah, that's the best way to look at it. I think all Detroit fans deep down remember that, and that's why we're all kind of like, well, yeah, Daniel isn't very good, but
hit against the Tigers this season.
We put up with him.
Took the horse collar.
What up, Jose? Welcome back, man. How you been? But yeah, I think if Norris, if we were a better team, he'd be gone. Let's just put it at that, right? If we were a playoff team, he wouldn't be on the team. Daniel gets to stay on the team for the same reason we haven't asked Miguel to retire. If we were a much better team that was a playoff contending team, there would be a lot less of these motherfuckers on this team. And Daniel Norris would be one of them. Farmer would be one of them. I feel like a lot of these guys are around because they're all likable dudes. Even Buck Farmer's a likable guy. He's not hateable. You ever hear him talk or just you just see everyone on the team likes him a lot. It's just dude. Why do you guys have to suck? It's just God damn it. But the issue is but if we were a better team, they'd be nowhere near this team. Just nowhere near it. They'd just be long. They'd be in free agency or in some other team's shithole.
63 pitches now for Jose Urena, and not.
As long as you're not a clubhouse cancer, those kind of guys are fine. No, I think that's going to be Jake Rogers' job.
9 in the second.
Candy will be long-term. Scope could be long-term as a DH. Haas, Rogers, yeah, I think so. One of them will emerge.
2-2.
But Dingler is the question mark challenger to that. Badu is going to probably be long-term.
How does that happen, right? 5 pitches in the first inning, and then
maybe Cameron if he can really turn it up. Other than that, every other spot's open. We don't really have certain answers anywhere else. Full count or 2-2 count.
Good hitting team out.
He struck him out.
Dude, I don't know how we only got out of that giving up 2. We only gave up 2. Whatever. Fucking. He jacked his pitch count way the fuck up though, so he might be out soon. He's at 65, so that's Castro, Haas, Castro. Hey, what's up, John? Yeah, everything's going great. Funkhauser, yeah, he could be on the team. Soto will be the closer, I think. Cisnero might get traded. Derek Hill is the... Candy's probably going to be the long-term captain of this team. I seen Candelario tweeted this yesterday. What do you guys think of this? Hold on, let me look this up. What do you guys think of Candy tweeting shit like this? Just this phrasing. Is it something you guys embrace, or do you think he's just kind of being a troll about the 76ers when he says, trust the process? The first time I've ever seen any Tigers player openly admit that something is happening here, right? The kids, Detroit roots, Candyman, It's a very interesting set of words here. The kids, obviously in reference to the rookies. And then the process. I kind of like that. I don't know. It kind of shows that the Tigers actually do believe that there's something brewing for themselves. That they know that they're not that far away, like as a unit. That to me is I kind of like seeing that from the team. Like, hey, we know what the fuck we are. We're coming. And I think that's why after we lose games like, I don't know, 15-2, we'll come back and try to win like 7-8 in extra innings. That shows spine in my opinion. That's because some teams will get stomped and then they'll just go into a slump. Tigers will like win the next game after they get the shit beat out of them. And not a lot of teams respond as well like that. That's usually like a veteran response. That's a very confident response to just getting your teeth beat in. What's up, Mark? Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. How you been?
Denver next month will have a different look. The players will not wear their team's uniforms, home or away, as they always have. They'll wear special all-star uniforms. White
That's kind of cool.
Blue for the American League. Each jersey will have 3 letters.
Oh, dude, those hats are cool as shit. Holy crap! It looks like the Rockies logo with purple on the hat with red and dude. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna show you guys.
I'm still trying to
show you guys something.
You in fashion with that statement. Actually, I like your sports coat very much. It's great to have you back, man, and congratulations.
You're not a fan? Why? These look hard, dude. I'm a big fan. Look at that.
We'll be looking.
That looks so much cooler.
How many Emmys is that for you now?
Yeah, Willie's having a bad season. Look at the hats, too. Look at that.
16? I'm going to keep going until you stop me.
It's just a couple.
Look at that. That's nice.
Thank you.
You bet. You got enough for your house and then the house you got on the Lake Michigan.
I think it goes stupid hard, personally.
Third, Harold Castro, Eric
and then the jerseys look pretty nice, too.
Well
I think those are great uniforms. I don't know.
Shortstop today.
Oh, there's no Tigers. That's just the uniforms.
Harold Castro, Isaac Paredes, a little bit of.
I like those are just the both teams wear that. Yeah, both teams will wear that.
On the mend, although we did see him earlier today around the cage talking with his.
Yeah, I got you all sports. Yeah, I would if
Trevor Thompson, so that was good to see.
Well, it's in Colorado. I think they're going to do that going forward. I think they were going to be brave shit this year, but again, whatever. Please don't bring in politics. But it was moved from Atlanta for whatever reason. Please don't bring. I'm not fucking going politics, please, guys. I don't want to get into that. Whatever you think about it, whatever. I don't necessarily think it was a good move either, but that's not literally the point of this conversation because there's better ways to go about voicing your displeasure with something's happening. That's a bad precedent by the MLB. But we can. That's not now's not the time or place.
I can tell you that there's a difference.
But I think they would have been Braves gear if it was still in Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Have a team that hopes to believe that.
Paredes, I don't know. I think they just don't. I just don't think they think he's personally 100% ready yet, and I think it's because they're converting him to a middle infielder, whether that be second or shortstop. I think that's more the reason we don't see a lot of Paredes. I think he's still converting to middle infield because he's not going to be our corner infielder at third or like that. And I think they had him at short for a while, teaching him that, but then they went, "Nah, we're just going to sign a short." And now he's second base. Your Indians playing the Twins. Good luck. You guys should be able to win.
But there's nothing wrong with that because I think
it's kind of lame. I like it. You're a little disappointed. Yeah, Willie needs to do better, Daniel. I do agree.
Because if they're not watching you,
I'm sure he'll get it going.
But if they're watching you,
runner at first, bottom of the third, 4-0 Astros lead. What up, baby? Tigers need to do a little something here. Strike one for Haas. You won 8-1. Yeah, you guys killed them.
We had a lot of guys that would pay attention to what they were doing, and
I'm wondering when the rain's going to show up down there in Detroit because all it did for me today was fucking storm, like actually just thunderstorm. I hope they get their game in today. I don't think there will be baseball tomorrow. If what I had today is coming to Detroit, there will be no game tomorrow. If it's moving down that way, if fucking no baseball.
Hoping to get back on track. He's over his last 14. They expect him to pull, and he fouls it back.
Strike 2. 1-2 count for Haas.
Garcia last pitched against Chicago 6 days ago. Lasted 7.
We need a home run. That'd be nice.
7 hits and struck out 8.
Kind of jolt the audience alive a little bit.
Yeah, this is another good-looking rookie pitcher. I mean, he still has rookie status. He's throws the ball not extremely hard, but he's got a really good breaking ball. AJ referred to him as a guy that's really nasty against right-handed hitters. That's why he doesn't have.
No, that'll get the runner to second. There we go.
To get by Maldonado.
Castro to second.
Castro second base on the wild pitch.
Wild pitch. Harold Castro goes to second, and now Haas will have a runner at second with 2-2 count. Nobody out. Bottom of the third. 4-0 Astros.
Slider. We've seen that before a few times.
I
Maldonado
reset this
turns towards the ball and therefore not squaring up. The chest protector actually hit the ball and deflected away from him because he didn't square his shoulders.
What do we got here? 2-2. Hopefully Haas gets a good pitch to hit here, and he hits it.
The 2-2.
He went.
Went too far. Haas strikes out for the first out here in the Tigers' third. Hey, push your Detroit Tigers to the top this summer with the 2021 Google MLB All-Star Ballot. Vote daily at MLB.com/vote and on Google by searching for your favorite players to send them to Colorado. Here's Willie Castro. Craig Monroe has talked about it on Tigers Live recently. Willie Castro looking much more comfortable. Made the
I'm just doing one thing. I got a weird text. It's about moving around and getting shit done
first
tomorrow.
pitch strike. Last 20 games, he's at 290.
One thing that I can point out, excuse me again,
back to the game.
The listeners about Willie is when he was really scuffling, he was swinging
0-1 count. Runner at second, one away.
Zone. We don't see that as much. He's taking those pitches.
Basic could score Harold from second.
When he's behind in counts.
Rolls it over to first. Gurriel bobbled it for a moment. Steps on first for the second out.
Castro gets to third.
Up a base. And we go to
So it'll be runner at third, 2 down for the Tigers. Now up is Badu. Top of the lineup for the Tigers now, finally, here in the bottom of the third. I think the Astros are already 2 times through for most people.
Badu has the lone Tigers hit so far tonight.
But hell yeah, Jacob. Best of luck against the Twins. I don't think you guys really need. I think I already said that.
He was caught
but yeah, best of luck against Minnesota. There ain't shit. The Twins. Here's the pitch to Badu.
Drives one into the right.
There we go. That'll get a run in. Make it 4-1. That'll be a double at least.
That's
easy double for Badu.
And he puts the Tigers on the board.
There we go. Got the lead down to 3.
Well, I mentioned I was hoping that the Tigers could put one run back on the board and get a little momentum themselves. Akil Baddoo with his second hit. This one jumping all over the slider.
Nothing is better than the fact that his helmet always flies off around first.
The real question was, would he attempt 3 or not? He holds up, probably the smart move at second base. A little bit more of like a ricochet off the wall that he would have took third on that. He could have got there.
Here's Jonathan
Yabba Dabba. Oh, you mean Yabba Dabba Doo. Okay, I got you.
Right his first time up.
There you go. Yeah. I thought you meant da-doo. I was like, I don't know what that means. Yeah, da-doo-doo.
Getting more done. Akil Baddoo continues to get more and more done. The hitting streak has reached a career high 11. That's the longest hitting streak of any Tiger and the second longest active in Major League Baseball right now.
Great to see. Really great to see.
Scope off the end of the bat.
Scope flies out.
In foul territory. Gurriel's got it. But the Tigers do score.
Yeah, we put a run up.
They get it back thanks to Akil Baddoo's
4-1.
Double.
Bottom of the top of the fourth coming up. Top of the fourth coming up. It's 4-1 Houston. It'll be Straw, Brantley, Gurriel. Straw, Brantley, and Gurriel here in the top of the fourth. 4-1 Houston. Well, this is certainly not a good start to the game. Hopefully it ends a little stronger. Oh, wow. Thank you, by the way, for the 23 or 22 likes already. We try to get at least 20 likes every stream, so I very much appreciate it. Very kind. Yeah, we can do comeback time. Yeah. Hey, well, we have all game left, bro. We got all these times, and fucking I already like played this game out. Well, at least I played the Tarek Schoolball start out. We win the Tarek Schoolball game 2-1 in extra innings. Yeah. Quite dominant in that start, actually. We strike out like 13 Astros players. It's pretty good. I can only report on the future, you know what I mean? If we do beat them 2-1 on Tarek Schoolball Day in 10 innings, that'd be pretty funny. Very ironic. I'd be like, oh, wow. What does MLB The Show know? What is the long commercial fucking break, isn't it? Top of the fourth coming up whenever they decide to actually put the game back on, when they're done being lazy. Straw, Brantley, and I believe Gurriel. Straw, Brantley, and Gurriel in the top of the fourth. 4-1, Astros lead.
One of this 4-game series between the Tigers and the Astros. Detroit swept Houston at Minute Maid Park earlier this season. One of 6 sweeps. They trail 4-1 as we venture to the top of the fourth. Miles Straw,
oh shit, ball on. Bad pitch. All right, let's get right back to the walks.
Jose Arena needs a shutdown inning, a quick inning. His
yeah,
pitch
you
count
can
really
say that
climbed
again. What
already.
the fuck, dude? Really?
The guy's got him a run. They've taken a little momentum back, and he needs to get him back in the dugout and see what can happen here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
That's a leadoff single for Miles Straw.
Oh, another leadoff guy on. What a surprise.
Hey, Shep. The Astros got their 10th straight win last night in Baltimore, but in that game of note, 33-year-old Mickey Janis, who's a knuckleballer, made his major league debut. He's the 3rd oldest rookie to make a debut in Orioles history. He went 3 1/3 innings last night. He was a 44th round pick in 2010.
Yo, Tom Brady. Yeah, apparently. If those rumors are true, that's hilarious that the motherfucker was Drew Brees. How's that feel, Morgan?
Gave up 7 runs.
Drew Brees cost you having Tom Brady for a season. That's got to be a motherfucker of mixed emotions.
So the knuckleballer got a chance last night.
Feel good story.
Yeah, I would be very pissed right now that Drew Brees cost you Tom Brady. Drew Brees cost you your team straight up. He straight up cost you his Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's the story of perseverance, isn't it, Travis?
God damn.
You know, maybe the results weren't the greatest.
Oh, fucking Drew Brees. All because he wanted to defend his records from being broken.
All those years, I bet his family and him were just tickled pink.
But Jack,
old and selfish noodle arm Brees.
This kid went in the 44th round 11 years ago and still hung with it. What does it take to go through all those independent
or you're going to find out the Colts could have had Tom Brady.
What does that say?
And they went with Phillip. At least you didn't go with Phillip Rivers over Tom. Oh, what?
Second base. Pretty darn good throw on the part of Aaron.
Wait a minute here.
The throw was spot on. Couldn't been at
hold on a second. Let me re-see that play.
What he sees. Umpire calls him safe. We're going to get a good look at it.
Dude, he's out by us. He got him.
Close. If Willie.
Oh, wait. Hold on. From that angle.
Came up and back down momentarily. Sometimes that's all it takes is just to keep your hand on him. See how it comes off the bag?
Oh, his hand popped off the bag. Are they challenging?
Yeah, not enough to challenge.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if there's enough to overturn any kind of play like that. But, yeah, he's probably safe. But it does look like his hand might have slapped off the bag. But that's okay. There's the tag.
It kept his fingers right on the base.
Yeah, it kind of dragged him across the base.
It wouldn't have been overturned. 1 and 2.
Umpires do not have the benefit
of
the great camera work that we get to digest and see. And they've got to be just instantaneously make a call. So that's why once in a while the calls are overturned. I really am glad to see those replays. You know, you almost want to applaud the umpires because they get it right more than they get it wrong.
That's a fair ball down the left field line.
That'll be another run.
It caroms off the stands. Straw
5-1 double after a double.
Fifth run of the night, and that's an RBI double from Yuli Gurriel.
He's so fucking bad, dude. I hate. God, Uranian's becoming one of those guys I hate seeing. It's just like an auto loss for the most part.
A little bit when the balls hit that hard right on the line.
That's why nobody showed up to this game. Everyone's like, yeah, we'll skip the Jose Urania start.
There's not going to be an issue with Straw.
There's probably more Astros fans at that motherfucker than there is Tigers fans at that game. Ain't nobody want to watch Jose Urania pitch except the opposing team.
83 hits for Gurriel this year, 7th most in the American League, but most by a player in age 37 or more. He doesn't play like he's 37. He's 2 for 3 tonight. And here's Yordan Alvarez.
Oh, you're good, Michael. No reason to be sorry, man. How you doing? This game kind of sucks. Jose's having another Jose Urania game.
Get their first run in the third. Houston pushes right back.
You started watching right when Detroit got a run? Well, at least you started watching the good parts of the game. But our pitching is horrendous tonight. Jose Urania is just not the guy. I'd be more in favor of just kind of letting Tyler Alexander start the rest of the way through. Fuck it. I don't know. He used to be a starter.
2-0 to Yordan Alvarez. Good numbers with runners in scoring position. 0 for 2 tonight.
2-0 for Alvarez, who's probably going to fucking eventually hit a home run off us. 3-0.
Make it 3-0.
What you cooking, man?
60 extra base hits in his first
I'm good.
100 major league games for Yordan Alvarez. The second fastest in MLB history.
Atlanta is no longer the most hated team. Who's the most hated team in your division? Tampa?
Did it quicker.
Strike one.
3-1.
Yeah, good luck hitting that one, Alvarez. You loser. Isn't Alvarez such a loser? He's about to get struck out. He just bombs a 2-run homer. His average looks weird. Why is there a 3 next to it? Is he broken? Tampa's front office. Yeah, he took him.
On the outside corner.
Yeah, dude, if I was a Saints fan, I'd be very pissed off. Tom Brady to Michael Thomas, dude, that would have been fucking. That would have been awesome to watch. You guys would have got Gronk. Oh, that would have been fun.
He was traded from the Dodgers.
Alvin Kamara, Tom Brady, Gronk,
Josh Fields,
Michael Thomas.
A lot of things right.
Oh Lord.
Missed there. On the ground a second. Easy hop for Willie.
2 down.
And there's 2 away.
Burgers, potato, and salad. Okay, sounds like pretty good. That sounds like a good dinner.
Move minor leaguers. And
Emmanuel Sanders. Oh yeah.
Excels and the other guy fizzles
Man.
What you
Your other tight end.
That's just the price of doing.
Tom would have made him look good.
You don't.
Not old noodle arm. Correa's up here in the top of the 4th, 5-1. Astros lead 5-1. Top of the 4th, runner at 3rd, 2 down. Tigers need an out.
Yeah, I'm sure they could use that guy. Yep, everybody could.
They've got plenty of talent. 2 away, and here's Carlos Correa.
I'm gonna stand up. Oh.
Been aboard twice. Singled his last time up. Walked and scored in the second.
All right.
The 1-0.
All right. Whoa. Oh, shit.
Houston has scored in each of these last 3 innings. 2 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 already home here in the 4th. The 1-1 on a line and out of the reach of Harold Castro. Another 2-run inning for Houston.
All right, down
Carlos
6-1.
comes through on an RBI single.
And AJ's on his way out.
You think Tom might want to still come to the Swamp? Maybe, man. Maybe when he's like 48 or something.
situation.
You guys probably would take him at that point.
Not a hand like this, but 6 runs hard to come back against a good young pitcher and a great hitting ball club.
Tyler Alexander gets the call. He'll trot on to work the rest of this 4th inning. It'll be lefty against lefty when we come back on Bally Sports after this.
Watch, the Astros will not score another run all fucking game, and we'll lose 5-6. Like, my prediction is now the Astros won't score or hit the ball for the rest of the game. It's 6-1 right now. Runner at first, 2 away for Kyle Tucker will be coming up to bat. I think his name's Kyle. Tucker is if your last name's Tucker, I automatically assume your first name is Kyle or Marshall. And I don't think his name is Marshall. He's not old enough. So he's Kyle Tucker to me. Don't know his first name. Never really heard of the guy. But Alexander will come in and pitch. Yeah, I mean, Kyle Tucker's a pretty solid sounding name. That seems like that'd be the correct name for the guy. Getting a little warm. I have to take off this jacket. By the way, it's a commercial break between the pitchers being switched.
I know, I'm shockingly ripped. This Thursday night,
a very big arm. See this?
A little bit more home field friendly. But the Astros lead it
fucking jack,
6-1.
I got these long ass arms. Look how long my biceps are.
Plenty of opportunity.
Doesn't that seem like abnormally long biceps?
He takes over for Jose Urena with a man on first. 2 away.
They have a weird length of bicep. From here to here is
Kyle
very long.
Tucker stands in. Safe on an infield single his last time up.
I ain't got them T-Rex arms like other people got.
One thing that AJ says about Alexander, he can depend on his performance and the fact that
I also got strong wrists.
Most of the time.
All my weight is on my left hand right now.
With walks very often. He knows his role. He knows his.
Anyway, 1-0 count. Ball 1 from Alexander. Here's the pitch. To Tucker.
Face the left-hander here, lefty-lefty matchup.
It's a wall side windows pitching change. Here's the 1-0. Look at that. Tucker goes.
Yeah, another hit, huh? All right. They're going to just keep hitting us today. Never mind. All right. Well, now it's 2 on, 2 out, top of the fourth.
How Houston can kind of play the shift and swing the bat accordingly. I mean, you saw Tucker right there just let the ball travel. His intent was to shoot it that way. And he got it by Jamer, the lone defender on the left side.
Yeah, lefties just don't seem to bother him. Now Alexander faces Abraham Toro.
Toro, switch hitter, hitting right-handed now off the lefty Alexander.
That's on the inside edge, 0-1. You know, and sometimes, Jack, for a young team, some young hitters on the Tigers, it's good to take a look at the opposition, see how good this Astros team is and what makes them so good. Kyle Tucker going the other way, Michael Brantley going the other way, the ability to do that and willingness to do that. As Toro fouls it back. That might be a major league lesson right there.
It is, and I think AJ acknowledged it. He talked about minor leaguers struggling. He says, I'm not offended by that at all. Quite honestly, I think it's a good, and it can be a good thing for young players at the major league level to get it handed to them once in a while and look across the field and say, why are they better than us? Because I think everybody innately that puts on a major league uniform have that competitive spirit in them saying, you're not better than me, right? But if they keep proving it, then you start asking the question, you start paying attention. what is it that they're doing that we're not doing as well? I turned around for us in the late 80s the late 70s and early 80s, and we became world champions because we started seeing the difference and we started making the little steps ourselves. I look at this young Tiger team in a similar way. They've got the makings of a young nucleus. They've got good young pitching. They're going to have to learn from these teams, from the real good teams, how they go about their daily business, how they grind out at bats, how they do little things.
Sorry about
like
that.
Tucker
We're back.
just did there, like Correa's done tonight.
Looks like I didn't miss too much.
That'll make them better in the long run.
Oh, 2 count. Might be 1-2 now. Let me see. Yep, 1-2 now. Sorry, 1-2.
He held to me.
2 down, 1-2 count.
Checks it foul. Toro walked and scored in the second. He was hit by a pitch in the third. Houston's 5th round pick in 2016. Played his college ball at Seminole State College. The 1-2. On the ground to second base. Sam booted by Willie Castro. And everybody.
Oh, another error by Willie Castro at second. Everybody's safe. Bases will be loaded. All right. 2 out, 6-1 Astros.
Got caught in between trying to figure out if he wanted to get his whole body in front of the ball or just play it off to the side. He chose to try to get his whole body in, and his glove never came up to the ball when it bounced. Hit off his wrist. You just saw that right there. And
3 state cops just blew by.
Away from him.
All right, let's
So
go.
it's going to be another error, I believe. It was.
They're doing the substance check in the minors too, Kevin. All right, well that's good.
Bases loaded
All
for Houston
right.
for the 3rd consecutive inning.
I'll turn on the show and beat the shit out of Houston if I need to. I don't even give a fuck. 6-1.
Garcia was safe on Willie Castro's first error back in the second. And then he hit a line drive off the glove of first baseman Jonathan Scope right to Castro. A unique pinball out. There's a grounder to third. Candelario just.
That was a very risky play for whatever reason. Looks like Scope, Candelario, or Grossman, Candelario, and Mazzara. Grossman, Candelario, Mazzara in the bottom of the 4th. 6-1 Astros. So chaotic. Yeah, this defense sucked today, chaotic. 100%. You're very right about that. That's why I'm not blaming Urania as hard as I should, and I'm kind of harping on the defense. We should be, Connor. But what up, chaotic? Not much, man. Hopefully we start doing something and this doesn't become like 9-1 and I can quit in the 7th and play MLB The Show. That would suck if that happens, if we're going to lose anyway. That was sarcasm. Defense tonight means we're going to lose, the way I'm looking at it. Oh, yeah, no, they may not be ruled as errors, but the managers, yeah, they know. You're a Yankee fan now? How are you a Yankee fan? Because you went to a Yankees game? I mean, it's not like that's like one of the biggest venues in baseball. How dare you go watch? Yeah, I'm gonna Chaotic. I'll be streaming it. I can't play anybody because I don't have PlayStation Network. I just don't want to spend the money. I just don't have the extra money to spend on it right now. Just simply down, pick a position for him to focus on. Yeah, exactly. Let him figure second base out. Because I think he'd be a good second baseman. It's just he can't. The show's awesome, Amir. I would recommend getting it if you don't own it already. Yeah, Ghost, and we can't play defense.
Wrap your home and foam and watch every game comfortably.
I'll be playing Road to the Show offline. Who's throwing a no-hitter? Oh, shit.
To adapt as you do. The brave men and women in blue have
no hitting that. It's 0-0.
We appreciate.
Make the Cardinals go 160. There you go, Amir. Just quit when you lose.
Or they represent themselves here at Comerica.
Baseball is too hard of a game for me to quit if I lose, and so I have to just take the losses in that one. Those are 9-inning games. Those take like 2 hours.
Leads off the fourth, and then it's Jamer Candelario and Nomar Mazara for Detroit.
Sliders all the way up, and Amir just dominates every game like 30-0.
Did score their lone run back in the third, but just 2 hits on the night so far for Detroit. Luis Garcia delivers, and it's fouled away 1-1 to Grossman, who flew out to center his first time out.
I could probably throw a no-hitter already in that game.
Both hits.
Like, I'm veteran. I think if I was to be playing on the mode under veteran, I would have already thrown at least 2 no-hitters in that game.
All are welcome here, Shups.
Yeah, and I'm not kidding, by the way. Sam, if Sam's here, or if anyone who is watching the stream is here, they can vouch for my pitching. It's really good for someone who's played 4 games of it. What up, Rochester? Our offense is mainly Scope and Badu, and our defense.
Luis Garcia pitch is what's making.
Yeah, KC's been going through it. They finally ran into some good teams.
Right, so gives him the
yeah, I'm good at pitching for like literally. I just immediately picked it up and I was like, I'm good at this. And pitching was not a problem. Hitting is. I'm gonna win a lot of games like 2-1 in the beginning. Good luck hitting against me, by the way. It's gonna be a nightmare.
He attacks the zone. He doesn't have.
I'm very good at pitching in that game.
Real high velocity fastball, but he's got an outstanding breaking ball.
Yeah, I agree, Chaotic. I hope we go hard for Correa, Baez, or Story. I don't care about Seager very much. I don't think he's very good. I'm good. Rose with easy games, but they are 33 and 40. They had easy games, but then they're running into hard one. Pitching is easy, no-hitters are hard. Yeah, I'll throw a no-hitter in that game. 100%. Oh, yeah, 100%. Dude, I've already thrown like 2 and 3 hitters already. Sam, back me up on this. I have a shutout already with a 2-hitter. I have 3 hitters, 2 hitters. If I was better at defense, I probably would have already thrown a no-hitter. God damn it. See, why didn't Grossman do that to catch the ball?
One away in the Tigers' fourth.
For the first out.
3 or more runs in this game, you can visit a
I know, Sam. Sam's got my back. I would have been a 2-3 hitters. All over it. Dominating this shit. If I was better at defense, trust me, if I was better at defense, that's literally the reason I have it. Baez would be nice. He's already good. Has a ton more potential. Oh, yeah, and Hinch is the right discipline. Exactly. And Hinch is perfect for Baez. I want Baez badly. And I like that there's already rumors the Tigers are prepared to offer him 9 years, $280 million. I'm very excited for that. By the way, we are a very rich franchise, and that means shit to us. That money is nothing. That'll still keep us under, I think that would put us at $102 million for a payroll. That's how low of money we would be still spending. Then we could sign still 3 more big contracts that are $25 million a season and still be under $200 million for the season coming up. We're in a good spot, the Tigers, money-wise.
Defensive infield and outfield, so he knows that pitching to contact
once he was down there, that'd be hard.
A bad thing. Jamer found a hole.
Yeah, the Illiches are the Tigers are historically one of the richest franchises in baseball. Yeah, we have a lot of money, unlimited pizza money technically. They're until literally the last 4 years when Illich decided he wanted to build a young core, then spend money on the team. I think we had one of the highest payrolls in baseball for almost like 6 years straight, 7 years straight. We'll spend money. It's just like there's no reason to spend money on this team right now. Well, the last couple of years, there's been zero reason to. Now in this offseason, build the team. We have the core, build the team now. Yeah, I hope we DH Scope long term. Yeah, keep him as a DH first base long term.
It should be fairly easy.
And I think he has no issues DHing. Like he has no issues being the leader, like a decent vet bat as a DH type player in the future. Perfect. He's already gonna. I think he'll transition well to DH. Because I want to have it so Torque can come take first, like I think they want him to, or Candy can go play first, and Torkelson will come play third. And second base,
I'd say cheers to that.
Pepsi Porsche.
The 1-1.
I don't know, maybe. It could still work, but he seems to be a little bit better at first. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if I feel like we can find something a little better at second than Scope, fielding-wise. You know what I mean? And I do actually think that's Willie Castro. If they fucking just sent him down and made him work on second base. Yeah, I get it, but I think he's getting old, man. That's the problem. Chaotic. It's the issue I have with Scope is the age issue. Yeah, like Scope will be the veteran of this team. If Miggy gets 3,500 this year, he's retiring, and he'll retire early. And like you know, get through. Yay! All right, we'll have 2 on and 1 out. Bottom, we're having a decent inning. I think that Miguel will retire early next season if he gets his milestones and has to get them next year. The minute he has those, I think he's retiring if he has to come back for a season. Yeah, it looks like in the Red Sox, Boston, someone's throwing a no-hitter. I don't know who, though. Lewis. But, yeah, Scope with DH or first base role would be nice. Yeah, it's nice to see him just go to left field. It's like, dude, just go to left field, Nomar. They'll stop doing the shift on you the way they do it. You know what I was thinking? I wish younger Miggy was around when the shift was happening, because I think Miguel would have hit like 500 if there was a shift against him and it was utilized back when he was hitting the way he hit. Because I was like, dude, imagine these motherfuckers shading to the right or left against Miguel and this dude just shooting it down the line because Miguel can hit it anywhere. Would they have even been able to shift against this fucking dude? They'd have just had to play back.
Nugget right there. 4 for 10.
Like there'd have just never been a shift against the young Miguel. That's hilarious to think about. Oh yeah, he can literally, he goes wherever he wants. So if they'd have shifted him to the right like they probably do, back in his younger days, he'd have just belted that over to third base box. He'd have just hit it right down the left field line. Yeah, anything but a double play. Please, Cameron. We got good speed right now. It'll be hard to double up.
One thing common about all great hitters is they know.
Yeah, a younger Miggy would have won another Triple Crown against. Well, the home runs is the issue. I think Miggy almost won 2 Triple Crowns, but I think the home runs were an issue one year, wasn't it? I think he had RBIs in the average in another season, but the fucking home run issue because he played at stupid Comerica Park with its giant stadium. Even more impressive, by the way, to lead the league as a Tiger in home runs. Literally, that's like so impressive to do.
Bad take right there because Daz was looking something middle in, something he could drive.
Hell, even back when they played at Tiger Stadium, that's a pretty big fucking field too.
When he's behind in the count, but
wasn't Tiger Stadium also 420 to dead center, or like something like that, 410?
Get 2 freebies before.
If I'm not mistaken, that was a big old stadium too, and fucking Cecil made it look tiny.
Now the 1-1. High and tight.
420 to dead center. That's what I thought. I thought that's why they made Comerica so big.
Guys like Daz Cameron. Pitch recognition.
I think so. I think so, Chaotic. We have to sign somebody good for the bullpen.
But if you're going to be good,
probably Connor, yeah, because the average, his average would have went up with the extra home runs. The RBIs would have went up with the extra homers. Yeah, if he would have played at like literally, I don't know, the Jake, he would have been literally one of the greatest. It would have been wild to think about.
Starts with your eyes. You have to watch the ball travel.
2-2.
When your body's already moving,
yeah, like the Jake or like
up or diving,
Angel Stadium.
You limit yourself in what you can do to react to that ball that your eyes see.
It's 2-2 to him.
When I made rookie players on the show back in the day, I used to like pray that they would go to the Angels or the Rockies, so that way I could hit easy home runs as a rookie. Jack up my powers.
His old organization.
Soto's going to be our closer of the future, because what Soto has is once he gets comfortable, and he's starting to get comfortable with what he can do, because he has no problem throwing at people, but he's got to be able to throw immediate strikes after he does that, because part of Soto's game is throwing at batters. Watch what I'm talking about. If you crowd the plate slightly against Gregory Soto, he will whip the ball at you, like even at your head. He's an absolute savage with the baseball. 3-2, good eye, good eye. Full count now for Cameron with 1 away. Bottom of the 4th, 1 away, 2 on, full count for Daz Cameron. 1 out. And Soto's such a rarity with how he throws.
It started at a certain level for Daz.
Oh, I don't remember those.
Knew that was going to be out of the zone. He was ready to
yeah,
swing.
good
You
pitch.
saw almost a little check swing there at the end.
Soto, yeah, probably. I also think that Michael Fulmer's very good as a closer. What up, Daniel? How's it going, man? Welcome. I think Michael Fulmer as a closer is a really good move. That's an unexpected, really good move.
Houston first-round pick in 2015.
Fulmer is 100% trade bait, though. Come take him if you want. Ball four.
Here it is.
Hell yeah, great pick. Good job, Cameron.
Good at bat for a young hitter.
Who, Fulmer? Yeah, Fulmer's a weird pitcher, but Soto is just a machine gun. Sign a starting pitcher, just don't trade Boyd or keep him for next season. Then we will have my Screwball Manny, Turnbull, and Matty B. Then we can get a shortstop and a reliever. And we can win. Yeah, that's not a bad strategy. But I don't mind getting rid of Matthew Boyd if we go sign a guy like Justin Verlander or Scherzer. Something like that as like a back-end guy. All right, yeah, bases loaded. Welcome back, Kenny. Yeah, we got something brewing here. We got bases loaded up, and here's hitting Harold Castro.
A little extra respect.
He's kind of
what he does and says to pitchers is very comforting. I know AJ has tremendous.
I have no idea what Harold's ever going to do when he's hitting.
He always lets you know that
he's pitcher we have the most potential.
Pitching coaches sometimes.
They're
like
Turnbull, Myers, Manning, Screwball. It's nice. I don't care what we do with Boyd.
Yeah,
no, I think that's our four-man rotation. I said earlier we're building up a team very similar to the '90s Braves. If you go look at the way they built that team. With strong arms, Smoltz. What were the pitchers? Smoltz, Maddox, and Smoltz, Maddox, and Glavine, right? It was Glavine was the other pitcher, right? The Tigers are like trying to copy the '90s, like the '90s Braves when they built that super team and shit. Hopefully, we'll actually win something with it.
Yeah.
But if I'm not mistaken, didn't they draft Smoltz, Maddox, and fucking Tom Glavine at one point, like as minor leaguers? And bring them to the majors. If I'm not, I'm bad with history of sports. You gotta forgive me. But I know at one point they had that team. All right, here's Harold Castro, the wild card of the lineup right now. I have no idea what he's. See, even Harold Castro could be our second baseman of the future because he's a decent fielder. It's just his hitting is really weird. Foul ball. He's very inconsistent at the plate.
Again. You know, you shake your head and say,
because he'll go through a stretch and just hit everything.
And we can look back.
Braves was nice in the '90s. Yeah, they were Rochester. They had a fucking rotation. And I think the Tigers are building a team like that with their three young stars.
He likes the ball down. Harold's got great hands. Maybe
they're going to win through starting pitching. That's going to be the Tigers' MO. Because in a 5-game playoff series, if you can run 4 aces at a team, that's fucking incredible. If all of those pitchers develop and the Tigers get into a playoff series, they can run Turnbull, Mize, Tarek Skubal, and Matthew Manning at you in 4 orders, and then turn that shit over, and then you're facing Turnbull, Mize. You know, in 7 games, that's a nightmare. In 5 games, that's literally just you might as well just not try. We need runners on. Yeah, we gotta like manufacture runs here. 0-2 for Castro. Oh, you want to get Jack? Yeah, Jack or does Jack Lightler and Kumar Rocker both play for Vanderbilt? 1 and 2. Good take. The problem with getting one of those two is they very well could go 1 and 2 in the draft, and then we're kind of fucked in some kind of order. Yeah, that's the problem. Is they could go 1-2 in the draft, and we pick 3rd. We have to pray to God one of those guys don't get drafted. And then we got our 5th starter. He's in the system. I'm kind of hoping Jack Leader, is the guy we wind up getting. But I would be very cool with Kumar Rocker. Either one is I think the 5th guy of the rotation. And we patiently await him coming to this team. Got that bright future. We need more top prospects, though. Come on, Avila. Do the right thing. No one can say a word about Al Avila's drafting ability. Go ahead, say something. What do you got to say about it? All right, Sam. I think one of them's left-handed. Is one of them left-handed? I think Kumar is left-handed, and that's why it's like a big deal. And I really want to get Kumar Rocker if he's a lefty. But I think they might both be right. I am not. I want to say one's left and one's right, but I might be wrong. Kenny will probably know more.
The 1-2 fouled away.
Fouled away. Good at bat by Harold here, actually. Making him work. We got bases loaded, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. A 6-1 Astros lead. Tigers can blow this thing open here with a hit, or at least chip away a giant lead with a hit, not blow it open. That's a stupid
statement. Rubber,
statement.
but he's on the dirt, and they just let him go to his mouth. And blew into his
You know
hand.
how long we have Badu? Like how long we've had him? I don't know. Rule 5 draft, and we have him for I don't know 5-6 years. Typical rookie contract, I think. Right is Kumar, left is Leader. Is Leader left-handed? Glavin and Steve Avery were the Braves in the 90s. Yeah, they also had the 4th guy. I just know it as the big 3: Smoltz, Maddox, and Glavin. They're both right-handers. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, Badu is going to be a star in this league. Yeah, Badu is going to be a clear star, unless he just completely nosedives. 2-2.
Skipped into Maldonado. Uh-oh. Mazzara got caught off base way
Dude.
too far, and he's thrown out.
Those just kill you. Let's see what happened. The ball's in the dirt, comes up, hits Harold underneath the brim of the helmet, and then Maldonado sees how far Mazzara is off the base. You'll have a better angle at it here. Mazzara thinking that the runner in front of him, Jamer Candelario, is going. And they want to take a look. Mazzara's insisting that he got back without the tag applied. He might have a point. He might have a point. Does he get the tag on him? No, I think he got back. Obviously, it's not our decision to make, but somebody in New York's going to have to take a look at this.
Dude.
The tag was applied.
I really can't believe Nomar got picked off by the catcher. Yeah, Maddox is one of my favorite pitchers of all time.
There, right?
He's the reason I like the Padres.
He rolled away from the tag, but that arm was, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
I saw that yesterday when Jonathan
he looked out, but
stole third
let me see it
base.
slow-mo.
He kind of rolled away from the tag.
He's out.
And got to reach in there. He remains out. So the call stands. 2 away.
Out, dude. He looked out as
Runners
shit.
at first and third. And it's
You liked him when he was
2-2
with the Cubs and
to
Braves.
Harold Castro.
There you go. Well, that sucks. Pretty typical from Nomar. Great play, Nomar. Thanks a lot, buddy. There goes a big inning. 2-2 count. 2 outs now. Runners at the corners. And just like that, there goes the inning.
Been a good battle for Harold Castro. Eighth pitch of the at-bat to Harold Castro.
These doofuses, dude.
Here it is. On the ground. Nice play by Gurriel. He'll toss to Garcia covering.
Yeah, no, of
base.
course.
And the Tigers.
They can make good
turned
plays on
away
defense.
in the 4th. Had a
All
shot.
right.
Couldn't take advantage of it. We head to the 5th.
Bases loaded, 1 out, and that's how it ends.
To Houston on Valley Sports.
100%, Eddie, yeah. All right, top of the 5th coming up. We're down 6-1. It'll be Maldonado, Straw, and Brantley. Maldonado, Straw, and Brantley. That'll be 9-1-2. 6-1. Astros lead. Mazzara doesn't get picked off. We score a run there because they ain't turning a double play there. No, they aren't. Yep, exactly. Mazzara's stupid base running is why that we didn't score there. That's not good. Looks like we're gonna get beat up tonight. Hopefully we don't give up 2 more runs this inning. 2, 4, 6 so far in this game, but it's 6-1 heading into the top of the 5th. We'll see what happens. Friday tomorrow bowling. Hopefully we can. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Yep. Yeah.
Tigers missed an opportunity in the 4th. They got to hold things down here as we venture to the 5th. Martin Maldonado, Miles Straw, and Michael Brantley due up against Tyler Alexander. Alexander came on in relief of Jose Urena in the
Tigers
4th.
only have a few guys contributing like that. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, it feels like a chaotic. Yeah, there's several guys in this lineup that are just completely awful. Waste of space. No, Kevin, yeah, we were never going to sweep these guys again. Yeah, that's a silly thought. Yeah, I agree. It's a silly thought to think of. 0-1 for Maldonado. Alexander still on the bump. Ball one.
Try to get some quick outs.
Go Stros. I'm good, Brandon. How are you? I'm good, man. Other than my team is not playing well at all.
They put some pressure on Luis Garcia that half inning. Didn't get anything to show for it, but get them back in there and see if they can do it again. There's still a lot of ball game left.
Maldonado drove in the first 2 runs for Houston. That was back in the 2nd. And then he struck out in the 3rd.
Maldonado's malding.
With 2 runs in the 2nd, 2 more in the 3rd.
Kind of cringe.
And 2 in the 4th.
Maybe Willie should quit being a switch hitter for a little bit and get good at one side. I often have that argument. If you can't hit well from either side of the plate, pick a side and hit from that side. Then
in yesterday's game, and that's
score for the Astros 6-1. I mean, you can see it. You're probably watching the game, dude.
Scoring for the 4th time.
There's a ground ball up the middle.
Base hit.
And the Astros have the leadoff man on here in the 5th. Tigers host the Astros this Saturday, June 26th at 4:10. First 10,000 fans receive a Detroit Roots tote bag. For tickets, visit tigers.com/tickets today. Good looking gift. Roll the lineup over for Miles Straw.
Drawn against us is just a base hit. What up, Cameron? It kind of feels like whenever you hit the ball on the ground against us, it's just gonna make it through the infield.
Straight inning. Houston has had the leadoff man aboard. Straw singled, stole a bag, and scored in the 4th.
Oh, he won't. We'll probably try to do a pickoff and then throw the ball into the stands somehow. I wouldn't even attempt it.
Inside 1-1.
Wins next stream LB the 21. I might do it tonight. I'm not sure. Who is the whiner? What do you mean, the pitcher? You mean Garcia?
On the inside corner, 1-2 to Miles Straw.
I love that pitch by Alexander because it was almost impossible for Straw to try to shoot the ball in the hole to the right side with Jonathan Scope holding the runner on. Willie Castro.
Straw up with one on and no out.
There's a pretty good sized hole to the right side, and Houston's done a really good job of finding those openings. There it is right there.
Another
hit.
Opposite way. Straw's second hit. And back-to-back knocks for Houston to start the 5th.
We stink.
And we talk about Houston.
Tonight is not our night.
This is one of the things they did earlier. Michael Brantley
sit back
with
down.
a
I
huge
think I'm
hold to
watching
the
this
left
whole
side.
fucking game,
He
dude.
lets the ball travel every intent of that swing. Said that's what he wanted to do with it, and he does. And then Kyle Tucker, the same thing.
Oh shit! Yeah, I was gonna say.
To the right side, and he beat the shift.
Yeah, it depends on where you live. If you live
Straw.
south of Mount Pleasant, I wouldn't be very excited. Chaotic.
When you have an opening like that, he just goes.
Because if you guys are getting the weather we just had, boy, it's gonna rain all day, like all day.
2 men aboard for Brantley.
No drive from today. You have a game on AT&T Sportsnet. No drive from today. Okay. All right.
Heavy numbers
For sure.
with runners in scoring position.
Well, this guy again
really.
is so balanced. He never
No
gives
blame
you
for the next
an
week.
indication when you're pitching against him of where his
Oh,
weakness
where do you?
is, because
Do you not live in
he's so
Michigan? Are we
confident,
gonna get
he's
rain
so
for the next
balanced,
week?
He lets the ball travel. He's not fooled. He doesn't pull off. He doesn't dive in.
For sure, Sam. I don't blame you. What inning are they in? Yeah, top 7.
Great
Who's being
numbers
no-hit in
at
that
the
game?
Tigers' expense.
Is it like a dual no-hitter? Like
This
neither
season,
team's
3
got like
straight
anything going
years
on?
of batting 300
Or is it the
or
Rays
better,
no-hitting
6
the Red
overall for
Sox?
Brantley.
Or the Red Sox no-hitting the Rays, I guess.
4-time All-Star. Waits on the
Astros
ocean.
I
Tyler Alexander.
made for my road to the show.
Outside.
Got almost every play on there. Oh, hell yeah. Doesn't sound bad,
Brantley was
Nugs.
originally a Milwaukee Brewers.
I just don't have
7th-round pick,
online
2005,
PlayStation Network stuff yet.
7th round for a guy with this type of swing.
Jesus,
type of
dude.
success.
That kind of sucks. Well, I guess we kind of need the weather, but like that's kind of shit weather. Tampa's getting no hit. Yeah, I kind of deduced it after a second there. That's what I seen in top 7 with the runner at second. That's usually a double.
Well, like Daz Cameron.
Yeah, that's what I
comes from a
figured after a
baseball
sec.
background.
If there's any breaking news.
Making it tough on Tyler Alexander.
Nothing.
Here in the
All right. 1 and 2. Yeah, chaotic. Yeah, we need the rain. We've been in like weird drought for most of the spring and summer. So, well, most of the spring anyway. It just turned summer. Yeah. Tampa's field terrible. Took her a week or 2 to make. Hell yeah, I would imagine so, man. It would take a while to make rosters. If you want to add me on PlayStation, I have PlayStation 4. It's just Dirty Rob TV. It's
the 1-2 spoiled again.
That's my PlayStation name.
2014 was a great
Having
year.
a
for
bomb
Michael
on the
Brantley.
5th.
Finished
What's the
3rd
batting
in
order?
MVP voting.
I don't know.
Mike Trout and the Tigers'
Ah.
Victor Martinez finished ahead of him.
They bomb in the 5th. What's the batting?
He's a guy that somehow is.
Oh, hell yeah. We could still play each other then. Because I think it's all crash. Oh, you got the Xbox, so we can't add each other. Except for like on game.
Gets rung up there.
Hey, we struck somebody out though. 1 away.
It's a quality pitch right there.
But yeah,
for
Sam, the
Tyler
drop is terrible.
Alexander. He kind of froze Brantley. Brantley kind of sitting on
Gurriel's
the
up with
fastball,
1 away and
curveball.
2 on
Got
for the
a
Astros.
good, well-located fastball.
Gurriel now
Tyler
batting, 2
Alexander.
on and 1 away. 6-1 Astros
Job by
lead.
Eric Haas to stick that strike.
Big first out, and here's Yuli Gurriel.
Here's Gurriel. Strike 1.
Starts in with a strike 0-1.
Remember when Tyler came into the game and struck out like 13 people? Yeah, it's going to be a lot better because I'll probably be a little bit better at hitting, but not much better.
He has the ability to handle the bat.
I'm not sure if I want to do one tonight, Sam, if I'm going to do one tomorrow afternoon. You know what I mean?
You would think the way he holds his hands so high that he would have a hole on the inside.
I just
part of
don't
the
know what
plate,
I
but
wanna
he
do
can
quite
really
yet.
be quick. Sometimes he tries to set you up as a pitcher by his stance.
RBI double his last time up. Here's
Rain
the
all day
1-1.
tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I know it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a bitch, dude. Damn, Boston got all big-headed. Damn, that's not good.
Great time for a double play.
Yeah, it's gonna rain a lot. Yeah, if you're south of that, Chaotic, yeah, you guys are fucked. It rained literally all day by me. You got Cobb, Verlander, Jack Morris, Al Green, Miggy, Trammell, Funkhauser, Kurt Gibson, Curtis Granderson.
The 1-2 from Tyler
Damn, you got like all the greats.
Wide of third. Nice diving play by Candelario. Can't get Gurriel at first.
No, it's not. It kind of sucks weather-wise.
Second either, because Miles Straw runs too well.
It'll come in Warren. It's coming. Yeah, at least he made a try for it.
His first intent is get it up and throw it to second
Unlike
base.
most of this
he looks
defense.
and realizes can't get Straw. Then he really tries to unload over to first base.
But it'll be bases loaded, one away.
Down the line. That was a real good play by Jamer.
I'm not a fan of the rain. I hate it.
Both runners for
makes me have to stay inside all day and shit.
Probably saved a run there, though, huh? I mean, Maldonado probably would have at least tried to score on that ground ball if it gets by Candelario.
6-1, bases loaded. Now up is Alvarez. That's not a good thing.
To his left, and you keep the double play in order. Now time for the Bolt EUV electric player.
Yeah, he actually threw it.
Alvarez, 39 homers in his first 100.
Son of a bitch, dude.
Games, the most in Houston Astros history.
I don't like this. I don't like how this is shaping up right now.
Talked about early.
Bases loaded, top of the fifth, one out for Jordan Alvarez. 6-1 Astros lead. One swing can make it 10-1, and then I'm gonna quit watching if that happens.
First pitch.
Oh, same here, Chaotic. Yeah, I like feel it coming in my bones.
Alvarez, a couple of
1-0 for Alvarez.
Rookie of the year.
Oh, and he's 0 for 3, so he's due for a hit today. Or is he 1 for 3? Yeah, 0 for 3. Almost made it 10-1. 1-1. That pitch, if he would have hit it, would have been a home run.
Pretty impressive numbers with bases loaded there.
This season, he's 2 for 9 with a triple with the bases loaded. That would suck.
Maldonado singled, Straw singled, Gurriel with an infield single.
Anything other than like a strikeout here kind of sucks. Unless we hit a double play.
To Alvarez.
Nowhere to put him, Shep. He's got to throw strikes, try to make
2-1.
contact, hope for the ball on the ground.
The 2-1. Way outside.
Right? I don't know if we can turn one, even with Alvarez running, who plays, what, first base or DH
All three
even.
times tonight.
Young DH, he can't run, that means. So hopefully we don't fuck this up.
Those first 3 at-bats, though, against starter Jose Urena.
Bases loaded is on for days. Yeah, Brian, you guys got the bases loaded right now, one away. Ball 3.
Strike, 3-2.
Oh, 3-2, never mind. All right, actually, I thought that was ball 4. Never mind, that would have been ball 4. Full count now for Alvarez. Kind of a mercy call by the umpire there. That could have been ball 4 and 7-1. Full count offering from Alexander.
Now the payoff. Fouled it back.
That fouls it away.
Well, it challenged him, and that's what you always say. Make him put it in play.
Yeah, we did, Chaotic. Yeah, that was a fortunate call, a mercy call.
They want to catch a baseball. Most of them are really good at doing that. And when you throw a ball, nobody has a chance to do anything good, including you. So throw the thing over.
Yeah, this game's already been out for 2 hours. It's just crazy.
Obviously, you want to throw it down in the zone. Try to get the ground ball. That's what Tyler's trying to do here.
By the way, if I'm not done with this game by 10, I'm not playing the show tonight. I'll play it tomorrow night. Or tomorrow, like, afternoon or something like that.
Alexander both
like,
caught staring.
2 o'clock or something. Would that be fine for everybody?
2 away.
It's the pitch you needed.
But more than likely, this game isn't finishing soon.
Part of the zone.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like more than likely it'll be an afternoon stream tomorrow. It'll be like a Friday afternoon, like hangout thing.
Maybe induced a ground ball. It's going to be hard for a hitter to reach across and try to pull it. So, good job by Tyler there. It was a big out. would be a big deal.
Probably like around
right
2 or
now
3
to
o'clock
keep
tomorrow
this
afternoon
inning
we'll
in
do it.
check and get out of that mess.
Correa has been on base all 3 times tonight. He looks at strike 1. He walked and scored in the second. Singled in the third and drove.
Yeah, Correa's up. 1-0 Sox. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's a little upset with himself that he didn't swing at that pitch.
Strike 1 for Correa.
Ball middle half up.
The 0-1 fouled away.
0-2.
Got in his kitchen right there. So now ahead in the zone. Got a little bit more room for error. You want to make sure that you don't throw the ball over the middle of the plate at all in these situations. You're looking to hit a corner, the perimeter of the strike zone. See where the Tigers are defending right now with the runners loaded up.
All right, now 0-2.
Now the 0-2.
Shit. All right, that'll be the third out.
Shallow right center. That's going to drop in front of Daz Cameron. 2 more runs are home. It's a 2-run single for Carlos Correa. 8-1 Houston.
Why do we not dive for the baseball on this team?
Well, like Jamer Candelario's hit, it wasn't hit hard, but it was hitting the right
Dog,
spot.
why do they not like extend for the ball? Like,
Take a look.
do they not teach that in Detroit?
To hit off the label
In the outfield, like, you know, like you don't have to catch the ball on your feet. Like, that's not a rule. Not one of these fucking cocksuckers have ever dove for a fucking out here.
2 runs for the Astros in each of the last 4 innings.
Dude, it would literally be 4-1 right now if guys would slide for baseballs in the outfield.
For Kyle Tucker.
The fuck are they doing, dude?
Couple of hits for
8-1
him.
Astros. Strike 1.
Strike 1. An infield single in the third, and then a beautiful piece of hitting his last time up to take a pitch the other way against the shift and singling to left.
No, Tucker doesn't wear batting gloves. That's kind of cool.
Now a 10-game hitting streak for Kyle
Yeah, go
Tucker.
like catch the ball. Like, what are they afraid of? 1-1. It's like they're afraid of getting their uniforms all dirty. I don't want to get grass
Farmer
stains.
starting to get loose for Detroit.
Oh, fucking Buck Farmer's warming up. Yeah, literally, when the center fielder is backing you up, you dive for the baseball, by the way. There's no questions asked.
Hand a little bit like
Oh, there we go. Can they field it?
Into the shift, and Harold Castro
Wow.
Kyle Tucker.
They made the play.
Like they did in the previous 3 innings, Houston plates 2 more. A clutch
8-1. Bottom of the 5th coming up.
single.
If we don't score any runs by the bottom of the 6th, if this game still looks like this, I quit in the bottom of the 6th of games. I don't watch the 3 last innings of blowouts of my team. Oh yeah, and we've just been it's not necessarily Urania's fault this time. In my opinion, I would put this directly on our defense tonight. That would be nice, but it'll be Haas, Willie Castro, Badu. Haas, Willie Castro, Badu. Bottom of the 5th, 8-1 Astros. Yeah, I mean, Urania was giving up a lot of singles, but it's also like if we had a defense that can competently play the infield, we would have had a lot of ground outs today. So I don't know. I'd say it's about like 70% on the defense tonight. Legitimately, if 2 guys would have slid for baseballs, it'd be 4-1 right now. So however you want to figure that. Like, if Daz Cameron would have just left his feet and stuck his mid out and caught it, well, guess what the score would be? It'd be 6-1. The second inning, when Grossman just let that ball just kind of bloop in there when he could have fucking corralled it. You know, dove in and caught it or slid in and caught it. It'd probably be 4-1. I mean, it's like it's rather simple to me anyway. Bad defense is why we're losing right now. 2 errors to go on top of it. But bottom of the 5th coming up. It's 8-1 Astros lead it. Haas, Willie Castro, and Badu. Dumb base running, lazy fielding, errors in Urena didn't look great, although fielding was at least half of his problem. Yeah, at least. I would say upwards of 70% of his problem was bad fielding. A competent defense fielding behind him, he's literally throwing a pretty good game, but no one's crushing. No one crushed a single thing off him. It was a bunch of ground balls that just kept sneaking through the infield. And he was a little erratic. His accuracy was kind of bad tonight.
Continues to shine. What are you liking most about what he's bringing to the table?
Well, I love the patience. I love his patience in the batter's box. The fact that when he gets to 2 strikes, that he doesn't panic. He still makes the pitcher work.
We'll see though. We need an inning here to keep my interest in this game because I really don't want to watch 8-1 much longer.
The opposing pitcher is trying to
strike one.
I think he understands it now.
He'll be the third batter in the inning. First it's Eric Haas, then Willie Castro, and then Akil Baddoo, who has half of Detroit's hits tonight. 2 of them.
Simo, if you were Eric Haas's
defense, exactly. Their 13 hits are mainly singles up the middle and shit like that.
Well, for me, I would just tell them to
I don't even think. I think they have like 2 extra base hits in this game, and they're up 8-1.
When I started to scuffle my front,
this is 100% on our defense, just letting everything get through the infield today.
I've done a lot of study of watching other guys, and that's what you see, the front side flying open. I would say
0-2 by the way for Haas.
Think a little bit more right center, right field.
He's a bit of a free swinger. Yeah, that's a bit problematic.
Breaking ball travel.
Foul tipped it. It's 1-2 or 0-2 still.
Yes. You saw how his front side was already.
Yeah, he's got that free swinger mentality.
There's no way that he's going to be able to hit the ball the other way, and that's where the hole is right now. They've got him shaded to the left side. There's a lot of room to hit the ball on the right side.
If you throw him a pitch down the middle, he's hitting 778 if it hits down the middle. And he missed both of his pitches. So throw a third one right down the middle. He's statistically going to hit it.
They're going to go away just like that. They're going to continue to stay away against Haas because he has not shown that he can stay on that ball and drive it the opposite way.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he didn't have to throw the break ball here. He just reared back to throw a good fastball. It dotted the outside corner, upper part of the zone. Eric just didn't get to it.
Yeah, you see the front hip there. You see the front hip fly open there.
They'll probably have a meaningless comeback in like the 8th inning where they make it like 8-4, and that's going to be the final.
Baseball if you don't stay on it.
Man, that one dude was right. We're really about to lose 12-3 in this one. You know, he was still wrong. We're going to lose even worse than 12-3. It looks like we might lose 12-1.
How do you stop trying to do too much at the plate after
our defense is really not good tonight?
And that's something that every player is different. You have to leave your defense on defense. I mean, that's the goal, and then offense on offense.
Pretty much chaotic.
When you're position changing and you're
they actually scored like 3 runs in the 8th and 9th, but lose because of our defense. Yep. Exactly what's going to happen. We'll come back late in this game, and it'll be somewhat of a game, but it should be way too late. Like, they're clutch. Like, they play very well, like, late in games. I really don't understand that shit. They'll hit, like, the hardest to hit closers in baseball, but, like, they'll fucking struggle bus against the starter with a 7 ERA. They'll fucking be nearly no hit by a guy who's just complete trash. And then they'll go up against, I don't know, like the best closers in baseball and just blow the save and score 6 runs. It makes 0 sense. It's so confusing, dude. It's hard. That's so weird. But again, they're very clutch. Very, very clutch hitting team for whatever reason. That's a good problem to have because the first part of that will correct. They'll eventually just start hitting. Clutchness is a sign of a good hitter. Like, those are good young hitters. They focus a certain way. Their brains dial in when they need to in the big moments.
When I look at what he's done, Chef, it's early in the season we saw the power the opposite way. Teams were pitching him away. They're going to make him beat them away. Well, he was doing that. Then when they went out in the
here's Baddoo with 2 out. We need a big hit.
They started crowding him with good firm fastball. He could not get to that pitch.
Baddoo is 2 for 2 today.
Now you're seeing him get the barrel of the bat
Ball
to
one.
that inside pitch, getting it a little bit more out front, and it's going to force them to have to go back to his strengths. That's the goal if you're Akil Baddoo. Force them to go back to your strength because you don't allow them to get in your kitchen.
Yeah, exactly, chaotic. We're scoring off dudes we have no business hitting. No one else is. And then we'll run into a dude with like an 80 RA and he'll just strike out. We'll get lit up. Like, that guy he will fuck our world up. Put your worst pitcher in against us. Oh man, he got us.
I'm just so proud, to
That's
watch
a smart strategic move.
He's not overwhelmed.
But the big brain move is literally to put in your worst pitcher against Detroit, he'll win. Small brain, small PP move is to put your big time closer in.
Trust. That means that he's trusting what his eyes see, and he's going hit, and
Barrel.
the eyes say no. Then he's able to stop himself.
80, all right. Yeah, no, yeah. We'll get no hit by a guy.
Very, very few guys.
Like, if we faced Daniel Norris, we'd get no hit. Like, that's how that works. Or Buck Farmer, he'd literally just dominate our team. But if you put us up against top guy, you know.
Though about you like the takes, give Badu a lot of credit.
Combined no-hitter?
A lot of videos of Barry Bonds, and we know what he
I don't speak Spanish, dog. I'm sorry.
Patient hitter in the batter's box, and when he got a good pitch to hit, he would hit it out. And I think that's kind of what Akil Badu is trying to mimic. He's trying to do
2-2 for Badu, 2 outs here, bottom of the fifth.
Seen numerous times on the videos that he told
Here's
that he
the
watched
pitch.
of Barry Bonds.
Took it outside.
Full count.
A.J. Hinch told us he's tried to make him uncomfortable. And that's part of what A.J. Hinch's job is to do, to try and groom a young player. He's tried to make him uncomfortable. It's really hard to do.
It is. He's mature. He's mature beyond his years.
He's getting better, yeah, he continues to get better, too. Yeah, chaotic. Very well said. I agree 100%.
You know, getting picked off, maybe, you know, not hitting the cutoff man, but this is something.
Yeah, he's going to be he's going to be one of our better players in the future. Fuck. Full count.
And we like talking.
And it's such a good Rule 5 pickup.
Great kid.
He really is.
Very intelligent.
Loves where he's at. Very appreciative of where he's at. Doesn't take it for granted.
Not at all.
Wants to be a star.
I love that he's a sponge too.
Yeah.
Hanging out with Robbie Grossman, who's a professional with everything that he does, the way he works.
Yeah, and you can tell Badu does want to be that dude in the majors. So I really hope he. And I hope there's like an appreciation for the fact that Detroit did this for him. A lot of other teams wouldn't have let this kid make the team. Get down.
That will get down.
Yes, that'll be a double.
By Straw. They will limit
there we go, Badu.
To a 2-out stand-up double.
Wow, that's impressive right
Dog,
there.
he's so good. Yeah, we stole him right from him.
Fastball 2 inches outside. Then he fouled.
Their response was to take Bo Burrows.
One in a row, and he doesn't miss it. I mean, that's what you want.
Yeah,
hitter,
crazy,
let alone
dude.
a young hitter.
No question.
You're so crazy, Minnesota. Great revenge.
The head not moving. Did you guys see the eyes? The head down on the baseball. He didn't allow that.
Dude, you know Minnesota. If you're a Minnesota, how do you? I would be very pissed if I was a Twins fan. By the way,
threw that base on the baseball and then hitting.
If my fucking rival team took away a potential all-star player from us like that.
Between pitchers and hitters, and that is your head. And
see how he lays off and then he gets a double.
Yeah. As a pitcher,
yep.
It's hard.
He's learning to lay off them pitches that they tried to use at the beginning of the season. He's like, all right, if you throw me that, I just won't swing at it. I can't hit it. That's a mature hitter too. Yep. He's laying off the pitches he can't hit. He just if you throw him one he can hit, he just fucking smokes it. You called it.
Back goes Brantley. Still going back, and he leaps and made the catch. Stole a home run away from the guy who leads the majors in homers this month. He thought he had him, and Brantley spoiled the celebration. Oh, so close. And he keeps it. An 8-1 Houston lead.
That's some shit, dude. We really got a home run robbed on us that play. Not one single break this year for us. Sam? Yeah, you're right. We just get none. 0. That really sucks. Man, I feel like we are the unluckiest team in baseball at times. It's fucking like, holy crap. God damn it, that sucked. All right, well, it's still 8-1. We're going to the top of the 6th. It'll be Toro, shithead, and another shithead. It'll be Cheater A, Cheater B, and Cheater C. Fuck them. I'm going to start getting real mean. Pretty sure I hear banging noises coming from the Astros dugout over the broadcast mics. I can hear it. That's how they're doing so good. Again, even though we didn't score, but the 2-out double from Scope, and then Scope got routed to a homer.
The best offense in the
By the way, I'm kidding. By the way, I hope all the Astros fans know that I'm literally making a joke. Please don't go. Who can't? I'm making a joke. You guys literally, we're literally playing some of the worst defense I've ever seen this season.
And the American League champ Craig Monroe. I'm Matt Shepard. This Houston
professional hockey center Michael Brantley.
In the American League in hits and runs and on-base percentage.
There's no reason to hit anybody when we're just being stupid.
They are what we thought they were. They're one of the best teams, top 3 teams in the American League. They understand how to win.
Yeah, I'm just happy Scope is still crushing it. It's whatever. I mean, that happens. I mean, when it rains, it pours in a game like this. Oh yeah, Buck Farmer's a son of a bitch. But yeah, I mean, this is they're getting revenge. The Astros are really not happy about how we swept them earlier, so that's fine. I kind of figured we might get the shit beat out of us tonight.
That whole trash can stuff back in 17. Fans haven't had a chance last year at all to remind them that they didn't like it, and they've had to kind of just accept it, and still they have swag. So it's a team that I think they just know what they can do, and they're almost. Yeah,
by the way, hey Astros fans, give Detroit fans some credit tonight. We're being pretty cool to you guys, huh?
And then they've got great
We're probably one of the few fucking away stadiums that you've come to, and you're not really getting jeered. You're not getting taunted. Because, in all honesty, if we started doing that shit, you guys got a really good retaliation about. Isn't your fucking manager the same guy that orchestrated it?
They were able to capitalize off a few mistakes
that
he made.
Farmer strikes
Welcome
out
to Detroit, bitch.
Toro to start his night and start the 6th.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a 4-3 game at the very least.
Good
yeah,
change up right there. You saw the sink to it at the end.
Because I'll give him 2. I'll give him 4, but like 2. There's been directly half their runs have come on really lazy defense.
I'll tell you the thing that amazes me about Houston, at least tonight anyway. And the Tigers
it happens though. Bad defense, it's a part of it. We don't have a good middle infield. I mean, it's surprising we haven't lost more like this. But we do come back in a lot of games like this late, so it could be a lot more of them.
They're a team that I believe try to keep the line moving, and that's something that AJ preaches here, and he's trying to create that culture from an offensive standpoint with the Tigers.
Surprised that wasn't a fair ball somehow.
They don't take big swings. They're very short and
not even on the umping. I'm just surprised that somehow didn't curve over the bag and land fair. And like in midair, it was going foul and then just swoop back in for the. Because that's the kind of luck we got tonight.
Get it out a little bit more out in front and drive it out of the ballpark. This team obviously can do that as well. They've got some boppers in the middle of that lineup.
Yeah, that's why a lot of our blowout losses don't look as bad. But we have a few blowout losses where I've left early and we've lost by like 2 runs, and I'm like, well, I look stupid. But at one point, it was like 10-1.
Off that ball hit
him. All right, Buck, here we go.
Garcia, so he'll get first base.
The name of the game is watch Buck Farmer get ahead of every hitter 1-2 or 0-2, and then watch them load the bases with no out. That's a fun game to play with Buck Farmer pitching. Watch him do this with almost some kind of wizardry. What was he at in that count? 0-2 or 1-2? I'm not watching the count anymore because I fucking know what's gonna happen. Here we go. The Buck Farmer special.
Well,
let's see how long it takes him.
They lost George Springer in the offseason.
Kevin's like, please, Buck, no.
And he's been a non-factor for the
Kevin's like, oh, no, Buck wants to.
Important piece at the top of their lineup and an everyday
ball
player.
1.
And they lost Justin Verlander. And they're starting.
The Buck Farmer special is a real thing, by the way. Congratulations, Astros. You guys will win this game. GG to the Stros. Yeah, we'll be good soon, Mile High. It's just not this game. I'm glad I gave the speech at the end of the Cardinals game where I was like, by the way.
And that's the reason.
Don't think. I think I even said at the end of yesterday's game, I said, by the way,
a plus 18.
we're probably going to lose tomorrow. Don't be surprised if they're not consistent tomorrow. So, I'm feeling like I'm starting to get the way this team trends. Very specific pitchers. They don't even try. I don't think they like Jose Urena. I'll be real honest. I don't think they try very hard when he's pitching. I'll say it.
Well, I got to look at the roster.
I think there's like 3 guys. I don't think this team likes certain guys. And I think that's a thing. And I don't want to say that, but I don't think they try very hard for certain guys on the mound. And I think Jose Urena is one of them.
Have done a great job. Now, their weakness
2-1.
A little bit of the bullpen, especially the backside of the,
But the thing is, Urena looks like he gets along beautifully on the team. Like everyone's always hanging out with him.
Ryan Presley is a guy that they
I don't know.
go to a lot.
But Jack, because they score,
Yeah, that's what I mean. He just doesn't look like he gives a shit. He just looks so, and it seems like he gets along with the team really well. He's always hanging out, goofing around, laughing with everybody. So I'm like, what the fuck is it, dude? He just, like when he pitches specifically, the defense turns into fucking garbage. And I'm wondering if it's just highlighting how bad the middle infield is, because when you have a guy who pitches to contact, 2-2, almost hit a guy. Ooh, I'm sorry, Dale.
How you lead with your chin.
If you gotta buy a new battery,
I still feel
or is like everything is broken now on the car, like the transmission died.
Ever since I first saw him, he still does it. When he releases the baseball,
That's not good, man. I'm sorry to hear.
Looking towards the first baseline, and it's just that last second that he, sees the catcher, and then he.
No, Trey, this isn't a sorry situation. Our defense just played bad. Wait till you go find out that you guys have like 11 singles in the game. And most of them were seeing guy singles that go like up the middle, right through the shortstop. I would argue that there should be about 8 errors in this game on Detroit, based on the way I understand fielding. But for some reason, there's 2. We've not dove for balls hitting to the outfield that if we would have made any effort for, they'd have caught it and it would have been an easy out. Our defense has been immaculately bad in this game. I really don't. I just really don't understand what the fuck's happened. We've fielded balls and just not thrown it. Like we've had a guy field the ball with the bases loaded and just eat it. He just stood there and just fielded it up, looked around, and then put it back into his glove. I don't know what the fuck Harold was doing. No throw. Just, I ain't throwing it.
They told us about him.
He had fucking all day to throw to first and get at least 1 out in the inning. I think it was with 2 outs. He just fucking ate it. There wasn't a tricky hop. It was. It was like.
And now we're seeing some pretty good at bats from him.
It just went back down. I was like, what the fuck?
Another good at bat. Base hit to left.
Oh, another hit. Another.
And the Astros continue to load the bases.
What did I say? Buck Farmer special. Bases loaded, 1 away.
4th and 5th, and now again here in the 6th.
And guys, here's that short swing that I'm talking about. That's just direct.
What did I say was going to happen? What did I say was going to happen with Buck fucking Farmer?
In the left center.
All right, here we go. Now this is the fun part.
Job of getting to it though.
Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, exactly. R.I.P. I called it.
Just to make it a little nicer on the pitcher, now you get to face Michael.
Yeah, walk the 7 and 8 hitter. No, you hit the number 8 hitter. Walk the number 7 hitter. No, you hit the 7, walk the 8, and then give up a base hit to the 9.
So you can make pitches.
Now up, we got the number 9 guy out. Brantley's up now, or Straw's up, or somebody's up.
Those 2 guys.
No, Straw's on. Straw got a hit. Okay, now it's Brantley with the bases loaded.
All of American League for a pitcher to face.
They have retired Brantley.
The Farmer in the
4 times tonight. But he's single.
Name a more iconic duo than Buck Farmer and the bases being loaded with less than 2 outs.
I just always like Brent.
I'll wait. I don't think you can name. You should find me one. I'm looking. He pitches almost every day, and this motherfucker's
because he doesn't have a lot of movement in his mechanics.
He's a seasoned veteran. He looks the same as he did 15 years ago. I mean, it looks like he could go another 10 years.
So, Simo, Jack and I were talking about this earlier. He to me, is one of those guys who's always been, when he gets in the box, I think to myself, God, he's going to get a hit. I just know it, right?
Yeah.
So I had the same feeling about George Brett, Wade Boggs, Tony Gwynn, for example. Rod Carew was that when I was a little
Hey,
kid.
Shep, I had to get all those guys
out. He doesn't have. He has
Well,
12 or 16 innings.
Here's the
and this is 19 appearances.
Who are some of those guys?
Do the math on that. This dude never finishes innings.
Come on.
Yeah, I was fortunate to play with one of the guys that I thought.
Yeah, they've had the bases loaded every inning. Yeah, this has not been a bad situation.
It was like almost like if the ball stopped for him.
Well, we sent him down. Everybody got hurt, so we had to call him back the fuck up. It sucks. We've got some injuries, so we need him back up here.
And he just says he really
trust me. We literally got rid of this dude before, and then like 4 people got hurt. Now he's fucking back. It sucks so much, asshole, dude.
And hoping that if
trust me, he was gone. He was gone.
Or change up, it puts us in a good position.
Everybody got fucking hurt. Now we need him back up here.
Pitches as well.
Why don't more people?
Because we need more bullpen guys, so that way if we have to go to a bullpen game, we can fucking utilize it. You know, we don't have Boyd and we don't have Turnbull right now. We're down 2 starters, so we have to use our bullpen a lot for like random starts when guys like Peralta or Urania start. And we've got 2 rookies that can't really pitch that long. We're like in a weird, just quad. Like we have to have him. Like we're like kind of fucked to have him because we don't have anything better. Our other options is Ian Kroll.
Another 1-2 to Bradley.
You would think it gets like way better down in the minors, right? No, we have like Miguel Del Pozo or like Ian Kroll to choose from. I don't think Ian Kroll would be any better than Buck Farmer. Might as well go with Buck. At least it's entertaining.
By the way, we don't want to read too much into age, but he's 34.
Who, Buck? Yeah, he's only got 15, 20 good years left.
Right. Another 1-2. Right back to Farmer. To second base. Nice short hop scoop. And they turn the double play. Oh, man, was that needed.
Yes, it was.
Nice reaction by Farmer. Soft hands by Castro. And a quick turn. Against one of the best hitters in the game, the Tigers get out of it.
If you went and looked in the Merriam-Webster's dictionary right now, under the word luck, you would see Buck Farmer's stupid fucking picture sitting there right now. No, do you know how lucky Buck Farmer is right now that just happened in that exact way? Because the next guy up was hitting a grand slam. That's 100% how Buck Farmer operates. This dude, oh, he got lucky. Holy shit, did Buck Farmer just got... He'd have been down in... He would have been optioned. He would have been pulled from the game and sent straight down to Toledo again. They'd have been like, Buck, we're designating you for assignment this time. Like, he wouldn't have made it. He would have been done. Like, mid-game, his ass would be on the way back down to AAA or, you know, clearing waivers. You know, he'd be going to join the likes of, like, Wilson Ramos or Jacoby Jones and shit. Grossman, Candelario, and Mazzara. Oh, Jesus Christ. Injured again. Like all the other old players we signed, he's hurt. I guess Derek Holland trying to throw 100 miles an hour at like 40 years old when he's never thrown that hard in his entire career. Suddenly it's having like a weird effect on his body. Dale, yeah, I know, right? But yeah, sorry to hear that you're having a bad day, man. Hopefully it gets better. Or tomorrow's better anyway. All right, well, bottom of the 6th. We're trail 8-1. I might watch the 7th. I don't know.
Have a lot more fun at Comerica Park. Bring your group of 10 or more to a Tigers game this summer. Enjoy special discounts, great seats, and more. To reserve your group outing, visit tigers.com/groups. Our group here at Bally Sports always has fun. Covering Tigers baseball. Those young men are hoping for a baseball. Intrigued by the game here tonight. And they're all...
No problem. All right, well... Garcia's pitching still. Might as well keep him in. Grossman, Candelario, and Mazzara. Grossman, Candelario, Mazzara.
The road stuff. The
bottom
younger
6.
one's got to wear the home D, right?
Absolutely, absolutely, Chef.
Grossman turns on one, sends it into the right field corner. That'll skip up against the wall. Robbie Grossman leads off the Tigers 6 with a stand-up double.
Good to see Robbie get a hit here. Yep. He's been scuffling a little bit, fighting a little bit of a cold here in the last week or so, but got the day off yesterday and now he finally gets rewarded with the double.
And fellas, I was just talking with Candy today about some hitting, and I was also talking to Jake Rogers and also Robbie Grossman about the leg kick. The leg kick is one of those things, Gross had been struggling a little bit. But when you have a high leg kick, it seems like you go through stretches, Jack, where
hopefully Robbie
you're
comes
not
back.
getting that front foot down in time.
I hope he breaks out of it for good.
Those really good decision. You find yourself just missing the baseball underneath it, just on top of it. Or
Exactly, that's how it works. We'll probably put up a run this inning. He'll probably score. What is Candelario's up? Yeah, he'll score on this hit. If Candelario puts this in play, well, it'll be 8-2. Yeah, Julio Teheran's hurt as well. He should be back soon, but I don't know if he's started any kind of rehab yet.
Pitch pretty quick and knew what he was going to do with it. Here's Jamer Candelario, who singled his last time up. Just 6 hits for the Tigers, but they have more extra base hits than Houston, who have 14 hits on the night.
And Shep, you were listening to the conversation I had with Candy today.
I was eavesdropping, yes.
It's okay. It's good. It's good stuff. And we were just talking about the challenges of missing days. And it was unfortunate that he had to miss a few days because he felt he was locked in the batter's box.
No, Grossman's fine on base paths. He knows what he's doing.
Like, listen, I remember in 2006.
Yeah, Teheran should come back, and we could desperately use him back at some point. Just to get another goddamn starter out there so our fucking bullpen gets a break. These poor dudes in that bullpen are so utilized. We use our bullpen so much.
That's exactly how I feel right now.
Even though you guys played some inter-squad games as you got ready for the Cardinals.
I feel like we use it just as much as National League teams do, which is saying something. Fuck.
Got under it to shallow center.
One away. We'll strand it double.
It's Brantley stepping in front of Straw to make the catch. And there's one away. And in that 2006, it wasn't just the hitting that kind of left you guys. The fielding, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a little bit of everything. It was sloppy. Kind of what we've seen today. Let's be honest. They haven't played their best baseball. The guy's not making the plays. It's just one of the things where you can't give good teams extra out.
The no-no got broke up.
Playing so well. Making the routine plays, running the
I agree, but like we have I don't think we have other options right now, Chaotic.
A pretty sloppy game today, given the fact that they have played so well
starter issue.
doing this stretch.
Well, I like what Jack said earlier.
I think we're out of pitching. We have 3 guys hurt right now. That's the bitch. We have 3 of our starting pitchers hurt.
When they came to the ballpark, other teams looked at them and said, that's the real deal, right?
Right.
Okay.
Turnbull got hurt, and they're fucking so scared to pitch him again because his arm is sore.
And Houston might have that aura about them.
They definitely do.
Grossman stays at second.
Very fortunate to play a great group of guys, great team here in Detroit, win a world championship.
Yeah, I hope so. I think once we get Boyd and Turnbull back, we'll be in a lot better shape.
Great group of guys. But when I went to Toronto, that's where it was totally different. We had an all-star team, especially in '93. And it was like we didn't even pay attention to the scoreboard until the 7th inning. When we looked up in the 7th, we were trailing. All right, turn on the switch. Boom, 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 boom. We won.
Must be nice.
That's how confident we were.
Well, to be good at this game, Jack, and you've been very good at this game, great at this game, matter of fact, as a Hall of Famer, you know that you have to take
yeah, probably the Astros right now, I would say. They're literally like on absolute fire. If we're doing overall,
Brantley retires Mazzara.
2 down, runner at second. Yeah, I'd say the Astros. I kind of like the Giants.
2 fly ball outs here in the 6th after the leadoff double from Grossman, and now a message from MG and Brand Detroit.
I'll go Astros.
At the destination that elevates
simply because I don't think the Giants will be able to sustain what they're doing for the rest of the season. While I do think the Giants are going to be a dangerous team for the rest of the season, I think their age will catch up with them in the playoffs. They're a rather old team with a lot of very veteran players. And I don't know if I like that as 162 creeps in. So I'll go with the Astros as the best team in baseball right now. I trust them a lot more. They're a lot younger. I do like the Giants' experience though, but again, there's some issues with that. And again, are they going to be able to sustain that come October?
It's easy to have fun.
Yeah, it's definitely easy to have fun.
It's going to be easy to win.
Yes.
You look at this.
That could be the World Series though, Giants.
They're not giddy right now because I think of I think they're humbled a little bit from what has gone on around baseball for them.
Especially guys like Posey. Buster's having a great season, but I wonder if
swag at home in Houston than you do
the age and being a catcher catches
but
up.
They're still quietly confident on the road.
Well, I think
we left a ton on. Yeah, we've been awful this game about it again.
Okay, we call it what it is, but I like the way. I like the confidence that they're showing when they.
We could be in this game, but it's another one of our fucking stupid offense games.
That's their goal every day.
Bottom of the sixth, runner at second, 2 out, 1-1 count.
The energy that they're playing with. It's just unfortunate that this is a long grinding season, and you're just going to have some bad days.
1 and 2.
You have to continue to fight your way through it, and we've seen this team do it all season long.
The other thing that we're going to experience, because we're not even to the All-Star break yet, especially after a year like we had last year with COVID, is the dog days of August. And, the great teams look forward to August because they realize the poor teams are kind of shutting down. They're just not going to hang with us. The great teams look for the competition in that time of year because they're anticipating playoffs. Right. They're already looking for playoffs. And I think that's a big step, too, that's going to happen with this Tiger team down the road.
August will be a big month.
It gets long. There's a lot of ups and downs. I think they're all experiencing that now. And
his dad's batting it. Dad's is up. He should actually get a hit. I don't know. This game's kind of weird. I don't think we'll see. I hope he gets a hit here.
Eventually, they're going to feel it.
2-2 count for Cameron. 2 out. Runner at second.
We're going to show you we can beat you.
And Jack, let's not forget, except that the Houston Astros been through this for years. They were losing.
July, we finally have an easy schedule.
And again, you learn how to win.
Cameron with a drive to left.
Bloop. Hey, there we go.
Grossman's going to score. Cameron all the way to second. A head-first slide gets him there.
All the dude does is clutch hit. 8-2.
Young Des Cameron, and the Tigers have scored their second run.
I love the way he rounds first base. He realizes that Michael Brantley and Carlos Correa are kind of coming together, and they're watching this ball drop, and he
comeback season activated. Here we go.
Starts getting on his horse.
Two-run home run coming right now. Watch this. Hitting Harold. About to do it to him.
Man, I love the aggressiveness that the Tigers offense have shown on the base paths. They are forcing the
I don't write the rules. I
know it's a tough time, being down so many runs, but man, you don't want to lose that aggressiveness. And I
enjoy the fact that everyone's helmet flies off. That just means they're moving very fast. I feel like an outsider. I'm an Astros fan watching this like on channel, but I enjoy your commentating. Yeah, David, I mean, you're more than welcome to hang out, man. There's some other Astros fans hanging out. I like when other teams' fans hang out. I enjoy it. It's just like we only get annoyed when people dunk on a fucking clearly not ready baseball. Like
to kind of go around.
What, you're saying the Tigers suck? He's like, yeah, congratulations, you whooped our, But I enjoy the banter. As long as people aren't just like, your team stinks. Like, wow, that's great banter, dude. Good observation.
But you have to do the
Tell us more about how few baseball games we've won in the last 6 years. We know.
Line because they show great respect for the veterans, but they're not in.
But for the most part, you only get that from like. I don't know, fans who really don't watch baseball or understand baseball. Castro's up.
Well, you have to feel like that. There's no question about that.
Yeah, same here, Chaotic.
You have to get over that wow or.
Yeah, you guys are killing us right now.
Of the other guy on the mound.
We're a good late team, so like if you're not careful, we'll come right back up on you guys.
And go compete. And it just seems like the game is getting younger.
Pitching coach coming out to talk.
Very, very good.
Runner at third, 2-0 count. Tigers trying to get a few runs in this inning, and at least make it a respectable score. Yeah.
Jack and I can't necessarily relate, but you're saying who you may have played with or against or as.
Yes, that's true.
They're playing.
The issue is you guys didn't score no runs off Buck. We might win this game.
Yeah, I remember playing Earl Weaver baseball on the computer.
The issue is if we put Buck Farmer in and you guys don't massacre that dude, we'll win the game. Like we've come back a number of times because of that. It's like the Omen. If we put Buck Farmer's our canary in the coal mine, we send in Buck Farmer, and if he emerges unscathed, we know it's what is that? If the bird comes back out, we know it's safe to go in there. If not, well, he died out in there, and it's don't go in there. I think that's how a canary in a coal mine works, right? You send the canary in there, and if it comes back out, it's probably safe to go in there and hang out. But like otherwise, I wouldn't go in there because the canary died.
You never know what can happen.
Pretty sure that's how that works, right? That's why they're utilized like that. That's why the saying exists.
The 2-0 to Harold Castro fouled it away.
Yeah, that bird died.
Castro was
That's why.
at the plate in the fourth. Tigers had the bases loaded. Ball skipped away from Maldonado, but bounced up and hit Castro on the bill of the helmet. Maldonado scooped it back up and then threw out Nomar Mazzaro.
If Haas gets to hit in this inning, I'm feeling a homer.
Base.
That would be
Really
idea.
Stung the inning and
2-1
away from Detroit. Instead of bases loaded with 1 away and a chance, there were 2 away, and then Castro grounded away.
That looks like me playing MLB The Show, swinging at complete garbage. 2-2.
Flinching because it was just right there, and you like how he approaches that baseball, but just not able to barrel it up. So I've got to calm down up here a little bit because I'm hoping that we can come back in this game.
Yeah, that's me and MLB The Show. It's fucking brutal, dude. That's my big problem is they just don't always. If they only threw strikes in MLB The Show, I'd be unfucking hittable, dude. I'd be a monster at that game. But I'm a sucker for balls, dude. I'll swing at everything. I got that Vladimir Guerrero mindset. Motherfuckers have complete games with 33 pitches against me in the third inning. It's like in the ninth, it'll be like 63 pitches, and I'm like, damn, dude. Getting out on 3 pitches is a problem.
I never read the rule book that said we couldn't have some fun up here, too.
Dude, it's so annoying. Like, it's just like you have to like work the count for them to throw strikes, and when they do throw them in 2-1 counts, I've literally bashed the ball. So it's a bitch. I just gotta be careful. I'm sure Vladdy Jr. has a free swing too. I'm sure he swings at the first pitch of every at bat. Mile High, is that a criticism of Vladdy that's very common? Is that he swings very freely?
Great stuff as always.
Always fun, guys.
That doesn't mean he's like a bad batter, by the way. That's literally what.
I love it.
Jack is keeping him in line today.
I've literally heard this criticism on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is that he's a bit of a free swinger. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. That batting 341 is his dad hit 300 and he swung at every pitch he's seen, dude. That doesn't mean anything. Does he swing at the first pitch a lot? That's normally a sign of a free swinger. They come up and they swing at every pitch they see. That's not necessarily a bad thing because most of the time on your first pitch, no, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. I've literally know the complaints on Vlad Guerrero Jr. Yeah, so did Vladimir Guerrero Sr. When it's an obvious ball, it's an obvious ball. But if it's close to the strike zone, I'm betting he swings right through it. I'm betting he swings at anything that's near the strike zone. Obviously, if like they pitch it way outside, he's not going to swing at it. But if it's near the zone, he's wailing at it, and he's usually hitting it, which is a good thing. That's literally what his dad did. You know how often he's compared to like being the exact same hitter as his dad? Oh, like all the time. He's like the same hitter. It's kind of like Fernando Tatis, the same problem his dad had. He swings at every goddamn thing. Now, will they break out of it? Maybe. Yeah, they just don't. It's the same as why Vlad Guerrero walked his dad, because they threw balls in the dirt and they threw way outside on him or way inside. But I guarantee you, if you pitch just around the zone, if he doesn't hit it, you'll strike you. He probably he's hitting so well, it's hard to tell. They just don't know how to pitch to him yet, too. That's a big issue. Just like Vlad Guerrero Sr. So again, it's not a shot at a guy to call him a free swinger. Literally, it's like a lot of the fucking best guys in the Hall of Fame are all free swingers. Pretty sure Hank Aaron was a free swinger. Dude swung at a lot of pitches.
Tomorrow, here's the upcoming pitch.
Usually, if you swing at the first pitch, 90% of the time you're getting something fucking right in the strike zone.
So far, so good for him this year.
Like the Tigers used to have a guy who always swung at a first pitch. Wasn't that Polanco, Placido?
Valley Sports begins with John Keating, Craig Monroe.
Carlos Guillen was a free swinger. He was pretty good when he wasn't hurt. Victor Martinez often got down 0-2 very quickly on purpose. I don't know. It's not bad. Some guys just swing. And you know, most of the time you're getting something you can hit first pitch.
Well, Joe's hoping to do what Buck Farmer was able to do.
Is it a good idea to first swing? Oh, yeah. I always swung at first pitches.
Put any numbers up back on
my best,
the
all my hits probably came on first pitches.
A guy that can swing it a little bit.
He has done just that.
3 hits tonight. He's going to face Carlos Correa.
Let's see. Does he look bad? We'll see. We have a theory with Joe Jimenez. If he looks like garbage, he's pretty good.
10th 3-hit game of the season for Yuli Gurriel.
It depends on chaotic. We've divulged a way to figure out if Joe Jimenez is going to be good or bad. Take one look at him physically. If he looks like complete dog shit, like he does tonight, unkempt jersey, his eyes look like he hasn't fucking drank water in 6 months. The tan looks weird. Like he looks like his giant. Yeah, see, he's that Joe Jimenez tonight.
But you say we can play with them, we can beat them.
One away.
You got to believe that.
There's two versions of Joe. If he comes in with his jersey looking nice, he doesn't have wrinkles all over it. He looks like he's fresh. That's a bad version of Joe Jimenez to get in. He's feeling himself.
Fans receive a free Nico Goodrum desk mate bobble.
But this nasty, weird-looking Joe Jimenez is the one that needs to exist. When the man looks like he spent all night drinking and is just now getting over the hangover, that's the good Joe Jimenez. That's the one that can pitch for whatever reason.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Ball one.
Alvarez is 0 for 4. Safe on a fielder's choice.
I didn't know Jimenez only had 3 pitches, though. No wonder he can get hit so easily.
Struck out with the bases loaded in the 5th.
I used him in the show earlier. I'm like, this dude's really got 3 pitches? What the fuck? Fastball, like slider, and changeup. And I was like, that's all. Oh, no wonder he gets hit like that. He doesn't throw anything else. 1-1.
Heavy shift against Alvarez here in the 7th.
Boy, they're basically telling Yordan, hey, you can hit it. If you can hit it to left field, you get a free hit.
And Tucker have done tonight. We think you're going to try to pull the ball.
That's some embarrassing shit, dude. I would be, if that was how hard somebody was shifting on me, I'd look at them and be like, holy shit. Yeah, when he got sent down to AAA or whatever. Yeah, that was bad. That before he got sent down to AAA or whatever happened to him. That was bad, dude. His start to this, because he's only had like 2 really bad outings since he's got like back from AAA or wherever they sent him to the fucking Night City in Cyberpunk. They're like, welcome to Night City, Samurai, and that's fucking where Joe Jimenez had to come back from. But again, he's really not been that bad since he's been come back. Like he's had a couple bad outings, but he's remarkably better.
He's thrown more first pitch strikes.
They're talking about it.
He's not falling behind. He's not nibbling as much. He's pretty much saying, look, as long as I keep the ball around the perimeter, don't leave anything over the middle, I can still win.
Yeah, he still sometimes does that.
I think.
Yeah, I don't know what he thinks. He doesn't throw 100 miles an hour. Chaotic. That's the greatest observation. Joe Jimenez tries to beat guys down the middle with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball sometimes, and it's like, Joe, you don't throw like that. Like, what are you? What are you doing? I'm trying to blow him away with this fastball, bro. Joe, you don't got that kind of speed. Throw the circle change 0-2. Ah, shit, 3-2. Because his changeup is gnarly. That changeup he throws is really good. He doesn't throw it sometimes.
You've got to somehow find the.
Yeah, he's about to walk. It seems like he's about to walk Alvarez, which isn't a bad walk. I'd rather him pitch around Alvarez. I'll be very honest. There's no reason for him to challenge him like that. See, he's gonna hit it anyway.
For his first single.
See what I mean? It was a walk, a hit, fucking whatever. At least he only gave up a single to Alvarez. Fuck it, dude.
When you hit it that hard, it can happen.
Hey, you know what? At least he didn't give up a home run to Alvarez. If all that Alvarez does is beat you on a single, whatever, give him the single.
Plate, and he hits it hard right to the left.
Dude's crushing the ball this year. I'm just glad that wasn't 900 feet over the wall like it could have been.
106 miles per hour off the bat.
Jesus Christ, did he hit that 106 off the bat? Dingler hit 2 triples? Well, that's good to hear. All right.
Hits, pair of RBIs in 2.
Please don't throw Correa a fastball right down the middle. If you do that, it will go over the wall, Joe. Just warning you.
On the ground to third.
No way.
You bet.
Okay. Throws him a fastball right down the middle.
Turn by the Tigers tonight. We go to the home.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Detroit down 6. It's the DTE 7th inning.
Yeah, that was just a really good double play. Candelario, that was nice. That was crispy. That was just nice. All right, there we go. think that's because Harold Castro made the turn on that. Harold Castro would be a great second baseman if he could hit consistently. Like, I feel like our second baseman could be Harold Castro because he's very good at shortstop and he's very good at second base. That's his actual position. The problem with Harold Castro is the hitting, and we already kind of are going with Jake Rogers in the bad hitter department. Like it's like, Harold, your defense isn't good enough and your offense isn't good enough to make you a full-time second baseman or shortstop. Polo Ferret, one at a time, the best number 2 hitter, and... Huh? I'm sorry, Michael, I'm a little lost. Who do you have an appointment for on the 7th inning? Haas is batting, Castro's batting, and Badu, 8-9-1. Bottom of the 7th, 8-2 Tigers. You guys are getting bonus coverage of this game. I don't know. I'm entertained by the game, so I'm watching it. If they had scored, though, I would be leaving after this half inning, but it's 8-2, so I have to stay. Do you know the Tigers have done this several times to me in games where I say if they don't score runs, I'll leave, and then they score like 1 run, and then I gotta watch the game. If they don't score 7 runs this inning, I'm out.
Washington's Kyle Schwarber can relate. 2 more homers for the Washington Nationals outfielder tonight. That gives him 8 in a 5-game
Didn't he used to play for the Cubs, Kyle Schwarber?
Second most in Major League history. 8 homers in 5 games. Sean Green
Jesus Christ.
He had 9 in 5 games playing for the Dodgers.
Motherfucking pitchers stop cheating and everybody can hit again. It's so crazy. All of a sudden, all these dudes are like surging in offense. All the batting averages are raising way up. Look at the Tigers. Look at the Astros. All these averages are going way back up. Home runs are coming back up. Fucking offense is birthed again. Weird. It's almost like pitchers aren't cheating anymore.
And Eric Haas greets him with a base hit up the middle.
By the way, go look it up. Averages are up like fucking almost 30. I think it's 20 points around the league now. The first after it was announced, averages shot up about 13 points in about 4 days. I wonder what averages are looking like right now since they banned it last few days. I wonder what the fucking league was.
7-3, right? So a possibility there, Jeff.
What is it, 8-1, 5-1?
All right, here's Willie Castro.
6-1, 1-1, 7.
A ground out and a fly out.
Offense seems a little bit more.
Castro.
What up, Neil? We're no longer seeing all that shit. And all of a sudden, one dude has 8 home runs in 5 games and shit. It's like, all right.
8 runs on 15 hits, no
that's
errors.
Either the balls were reduced
2 runs,
or
8 hits, 2 errors.
Runner at first, nobody out, bottom of 7th. 8-2, Astros lead.
AJ Hinch said, cannot make mistakes against really.
He did throw a good fastball with no movement at one time. Who was that? Oh, Big Joe? Yeah, Joe did. Yeah, I don't know what happened. His fastball, like, died. It used to be almost 100 miles an hour, Joe Jimenez's. I think he sacrificed a little bit of mile per hour for pure control.
He pitches 6 innings, allows the 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. Did a pretty darn good
Yeah, I'd
job,
love to see that, too. Reduce the balls and no more spider tack and fucking watch how much this league changes. You notice who isn't bitching? The pitchers who aren't cheating. Have you seen one guy who's been like heavily accused of using the shit have a bad reaction? Yeah, like guys like Scherzer who are suspected users, guys like that are all having these weird giant hissy fits about it. No one else is. None of the non-cheating pitchers seem to give a fuck about being checked. They literally don't care. They look a little like annoyed that they have to get checked, but other than that, I don't think they.
Down to Trevor Thompson. Trev?
I haven't heard anyone complain once that's been a non-cheater. But like I've heard Trevor Bauer, the guy from the Rays, the guy from New York, Garrett Cole. It's like, oh.
And then comes in here and rips like he is right now. I asked AJ Hinch about that. Do you see anything missing from him not getting
It's like weird. Only you guys are complaining. Some of the biggest suspects of the shit. Weird. Wonder what you guys are bitching for.
He's ready for just about anything. They're putting him all over the order. They try.
Wonder why guys like Matt Boyd aren't complaining about getting the rule that rule put in.
And a lot of Ken Griffey Jr. left-handed hitters he admires and tries to take their approach as far as their timing and their.
You know what I mean? It's like, huh, weird.
It's certainly working for him.
Why aren't pitchers who aren't accused of using the shit having like massive overreactions to it?
Every day with George Lombard, the bench coach.
But yeah, Badu doesn't play crowd in the plate shit.
Defense on his base run.
1-0 for Badu, 1 away, runner at first, bottom section.
Right?
8-2 Astros.
Yeah, he was out there bunting.
What he told me that he works on with George Lombard is routes.
Home run coming, by the way. I think a home run's going to come.
Every aspect of his game.
Oh, that's ball two.
Right now. But he also told me, Matt,
even better for
one of the reasons he thinks he's succeeding right now is he's having a lot of fun. And the fans
that helps Badu, by the way, because if you kind of stand off the plate, sometimes it brings the strike zone into you a little bit. And Badu really likes the inside pitch, so it kind of sets him up for.
Love watching him play.
I don't know, standing right there, like I said, standing right there, kind of really weirdens the strike zone.
With this kid is.
Because it looks like it's way further away from him than it actually is. Because most guys crowd the plate and then they get drilled. I crowded the plate. I stood right over top that shit.
He enjoys coming out early. He enjoys where he's at.
Oh yeah, they're walking him. Oh yeah, why would you pitch to Badu? The one dude in your lineup. Oh, scope's up now. 3-1. Why'd they call that a strike?
And he.
That didn't even look like a strike. Whatever, dude.
One of those things that you're going
to. All right, 3-1. Here's going to be a good pitch. Swing and crush it.
To left field on a line.
Adam ball.
But he hit it well, right. First time Houston.
I don't know, Ozzy. I haven't decided yet. It's going to be well past 10:30 when this game ends.
And now here's Jonathan Scope.
You got robbed last time.
Sure did.
Ball that would have been a home
run. How about?
If the guy was only 2 feet tall.
Are you in the EU, Ozzy?
Brantley didn't have to scale the fence at all. He just.
I can't tell. I want to say Australia or Finland, just by the name. No. Oh, you're in America. Well, dude, I'm gonna go live tomorrow afternoon and play. I kind of said earlier today that I wasn't gonna do 2 streams tonight if this game didn't end by like 10:30, 11. Just because I just don't want to stay up that super late.
For a while, missed 38 games. With a right ankle.
But I'll go live at like 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon and play for a couple hours. That way I can commit a couple hours to streaming it and not just like an hour. Because I have stuff to do in another game too tonight. I know that sounds stupid, but like
ground to third.
Yeah, I've got other things planned in another game tonight. So.
Scope is retired, and so are the Tigers.
Diamond Dynasty, not yet. I just got the game yesterday. I'm not getting into any of the game modes until I'm comfortable playing.
Who will send up some more heavy hitters in the 8th.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll do the show tomorrow. Because I have other things I want to do tonight. Yeah. We will score 6. I hope so. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the whole game's a lot of sweats. Yeah, and like my pitching is kind of sweat-like, so that's funny. Trust me, the pitching I do is sweaty. But like the hitting I do is hilariously bad. You can watch the VOD from last night and go to the last game. It's the best representation of how I'm going to play that game. Basically, I just destroy people once they bring in like. Once their starter has no energy, that's when I get all my shit done. Yeah, I'm very good at pitching. Yeah, pitching I'm already good at. I'm already throwing 2 and 3 hitters, shutouts. That'd be a good idea, Sam. Yeah, I'm a monster pitcher. I'm a sweat at that already almost. And I haven't played a baseball game in 5 years and I can pitch already. Well, Michael, I do have the Spider Tack mod on. Tampa Bay or Boston. I think Tampa's going to be a better team long term. I don't know why. Boston just feels weird. I feel like they're a phony good team. You know what I mean? I don't know why I think that either. Kind of like the Indians. I feel like they're very similar to the Cleveland Indians. Like, I don't think either of those teams are going to stand up in the playoffs at all.
Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. By North Bloomfield Property.
Should let Rob Dirty bat in all his spots? Yeah. I just play on the show while watching the Tigers. That's a good time. Yeah, Rob Dirty will eventually one day lead the league.
What a gorgeous
Yeah, but like I put on the spider tack mod and all my pitchers are fucking beasts now.
Houston putting up crooked numbers in 4 consecutive.
I wish there was a way to cheat in that game, by the way. Garcia is now in the pitch.
Hit the Tigers, but the Tigers have outslugged them. It's 8-2.
Oh my God, Poppy, this game is
As we head to the 8th, and a new Tigers pitcher. It's a
3
wall side
hours
windows
long,
pitching
dude.
change. Say hello to Brian Garcia for the 28th time this year.
Yeah, like Buck and like Joe, he's asked to get an innings worth of work in. Hopefully he can retire the 6, 7, 8 hitters, Tucker, Toro, and Garcia.
Urania started, lasted 3 2/3, gave up 6 runs, 4 of them earned. Tyler Alexander came on, lasted an inning and a third, surrendered a couple of runs on 5 hits, and then Buck Farmer with a shutout inning. Joe Jimenez followed and did the same. Garcia to face Kyle Tucker. Abraham Toro and Robel Garcia. Tucker with a couple of hits tonight. An infield single in the 3rd, and then a single the opposite way in the 4th, and a nice piece of hitting. The 1-0. Low. Tucker was Houston's first-round pick, 5th overall back in 2015. They drafted him out of high school. Had a scholarship to the University of Florida to play for the Gators and decided to go pro. The 2-0. Rolled it over foul.
AJ was part of his growth years. You know, he always thought highly of him, but he said when he came up, he had a few issues with his work ethic, and AJ said he worked through it, and he's proud of where he's at right now.
Here's the 2-1. In the dirt, 3-1 to Kyle Tucker, who, you're right, Jeff.
All right.
The maturity, AJ Hinch says, has caught up with his skill set.
8-2, top of the 8, 2-1 count for Garcia.
Growing pains, but he's a confident
Tucker's
player.
batting.
Yep. Another one of those guys you kind of wonder, how does he do it? Because he's got such a long swing, but his timing mechanism is spot on. And I guess you learn how to do things young, you still can adjust.
And of course, the brother of Preston Tucker, who played 3 years with Houston, Atlanta, and Cincinnati.
He hit it hard.
Gloves.
Who did, Michael?
That's the way it's always been. Has some tape on the wood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a little soft, Shep. He's got tape. Who the heck was their catcher they had for a couple of years? That
Full count.
got in there, looked like a lumber.
Have a good night, Charles. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Beard,
Hey, one away.
everything.
Tucker strikes out.
Nope,
Just
he
out to
swears,
Houston,
though.
8th, and apologize for some
Have a good night,
frustration
Charles.
on the part of Kyle Tucker. He let us know it. Here's our Comerica Bank game summary. Akil Baddoo with his second 3-hit game of his young major league career. Straw, Gurriel, Correa all have had good solid nights for Houston, and they had those innings 2 through 5 where they really distanced themselves a little bit.
You can say that again. That's a nice way to say they beat the shit out of us.
Another one of the Tiger pitchers that went through a little rough spell.
Put some
Actually
distance
was sent
between them.
back
Yeah, that's a nice
to,
way to say they're
Lake
getting
Toledo
the
for
teeth
a
kicked
short
in.
period of time. But I think he's kind of getting a little bit more locked in, getting ahead of hitters, working a little faster. It's one of the things that AJ told him when he was sent down, is, look,
0-2?
I want you to try to work a little quicker. And maybe that was one of the things that helped him.
Was it 0-2 yet?
When he was going through that little tough spell of his, he was really pulling off a little bit with his glove side, and the ball would be yanked towards the left-handed hitter's feet.
He strikes out.
Hey, there we go. I thought he had two strikes.
Back-to-back strikeouts.
All right, 2 down now for Garcia in the 8th. Let's, who the hell's up? Garcia is up now. Garcia facing Garcia.
You're asking about that catcher. Are you thinking of Evan Gattis?
Yeah, Evan Gattis. Yep, exactly. I love that guy. He looked like I could meet him in the woods, and if my truck was stuck in the 4-foot snow, he could just single-handedly hook a chain and yank it out.
Or just push it out himself?
Yeah. Then look at you like, why the heck did you ever get it stuck? Knucklehead.
Garcia moves the feet of
Raul
Garcia.
Garcia and Garcia. By the way, thank you for all the likes, guys. I appreciate that. 35, that's crazy. Thank you. Very, very kind. I appreciate it. 1-0 count. Not a good pitch.
They play him to pull. Here's the 1-0.
Good pitch. 1-1.
The 1-1 fouled away. Now time for a word from the Home Depot.
Know before you go and avoid any curveballs.
Within 2 days.
Use the
Yeah, I've learned to manage. I've learned my expectations and how to deal with them.
2 away here in the top of the 8th.
It's going to be a lot of ups and downs. Super inconsistent.
8-2. The 8 runs for Houston, as many as they scored against the Tigers in the first 3 games of the season series earlier against Detroit in Houston.
There we go.
Good inning.
Really good inning for Brian Garcia.
There we go.
He retires the Astros 1, 2, 3. Just the second.
I think so. I think July is going to be a good month. I'll have to look at the schedule, but I've heard it's a lot easier than we're getting most of our hard games out early, so we kind of have like a weird month. Yeah, we played a lot of hard games early. Yeah, that's not bad at all. It'll be Grossman, Candelario. Oh shit. Grossman, Candelario, Mazzara. Grossman, Candelario, Mazzara here in the bottom of the 8th. Let's see what happens. Oy. I really hope there's a fast top of the 9th. I'll be very honest. Who's pitching now? Stanek? I'm going to say Stanek, and if it's not that, I'm going to punch the desk really hard and break it. Well, they got their revenge on us. Alrighty here, though. Grossman will lead it off. It'll be Grossman, Candelario, Mazzara. Grossman, Candelario, Mazzara against Stanek here in the inning.
Here's an update on our Ram pick to stick. Having the first pick doesn't always help. Having the last pick doesn't help either. Trev and I can relate. In the meantime, Jack Morris,
very easy schedule though coming up for us. Yeah, that's at least
career
nice.
3-hit night.
All right, though.
Take the lead. You're going to be in first place, partner.
Grossman, Candy, and Mazzara.
I'm very proud of him. Very happy for all you guys. Good job. Keep it up.
Trev, hang in there. We still got a lot of baseball.
There's a lot of baseball left. But you know how that saying goes, it gets late early. When you're in my spot, that's the case.
Trev, you used a young Tigers fan to make
James,
your pick.
Yeah.
You go find James and say, what's wrong with you?
You know what? I think it's all me. James shouldn't have gotten that close to me. You were right, Chef. He should have moved away. Moved away. Don't get that all over you.
Ryan Stanek is on for Houston here in the 8th, and he faces Robbie Grossman, Jeimer Candelario, and Nomar Mazara. It's quickly 2-0 to Robbie Grossman.
Remember some good fans there
Stanek last pitch
at the game still. Those are some really good fans. You hear the Let's Go Tigers chants?
Inning. Second on the team in relief appearances. And here's the 2-0. Big cut by Grossman in a
It
miss.
was just kind of annoying. Dude.
Grossman doubled his last time up and scored in the 6th.
Anyway, 2-1.
Run in the 3rd and a run
Yeah, you're hit,
in the
dude.
6th.
You're so annoying,
Two in each of the
HXC.
2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
So, see you later, dude. 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, it'll be a
Outside
strike.
corner
2-2.
to make it 2-2.
You see the live fastball from Stanek, 97, 98 mile an hour fastball.
Full count? Or no,
2-2.
is it?
Fly
Sorry, that
ball
was
left
2-2.
field.
I got kind of bad eyes. Sometimes the numbers look fucked.
One away.
One away.
Play a
Deep
little
fly
bit
ball.
easier than when he robbed Jonathan Scope in the 5th. It's the Miller Lite moment. Jonathan Scope, the hottest hitter in baseball in the month of June, thought he got it. So did we. But Michael Brown.
Yeah, not a good game. No reason to come back,
Had
Paul.
he not jumped,
Could be 8-4. Yeah, not a good day. Our fielding's been very bad today.
What do you think you're doing?
Like very bad.
My job. And Dustin
2 errors.
loved
It says it should. I think it should be like 8, but
Brantley was the designated hitter in Baltimore yesterday, like you said, Jack. They wanted to get him off his feet. I
Ball
guess
one.
that helped, huh? Jeimer Candelario 1 for 3, a single back in the 4th.
you know, it's just the luxury they have. Dusty Baker understanding guys need a day off here and there. Altuve did not play today. Yesterday, Brantley DH'd. Look at how far he has to go.
Won't get there. Good hustle by
Toro,
Toro.
yeah. He was playing almost all the way over to second base.
yeah, Badu had a great game, Paul. Yeah.
So now, if you could,
Yeah,
just
no, it should be
push a little
8-4 right
towards
now.
third.
Like it should only be a 4-run game. Like
He's
that
out of
doesn't really
gas.
make it better. But yeah, but I mean, Scope got like we got another home run robbed against us this year. Quite the conundrum.
Far away from third baseline, he's playing. And it's just a pile of room, but that's the way it is in the game today.
Now 2-1 to Candelario. You would
2-1 for Candy, 1 out.
He's getting a day off today for Houston. He went 2 for 5 with a home run.
Oh yeah,
yesterday.
Altuve is not
The
even
Astros
playing. I just realized that we're
tasting of Baltimore.
Yeah, they put some runs up, and it's going to be adding to their run differential again here tonight. Talked about them coming into the game with a plus 135 in run differential.
And we had mentioned winning 10 in a row, 2 shy of the franchise record. Franchise record 12
Yep.
overall in a row, but
the joys of being a
14-16.
wildly stupid, inconsistent team.
You know, it was crazy because we kept looking at the
Gotta love
standings
it.
in the American League West, and Oakland was hanging in there. They kept, it's like, geez, Houston's keep winning, but they can't gain ground on Oakland when they finally pass them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care that we're losing like this.
2 up and 2 down here in the 8th. Stream your team
If we can
live
take
with
1 or
the
2
Valley
games
Sports
from this
app.
series, I'll be
All-time
very
team
happy with that.
coverage, highlights,
I expect to lose 3 or 4.
Tigers baseball on
I know that
Fox
sounds
Sports
bad, you
Detroit
guys, but like
at the Valley
at
Sports
some
app
point there has to be
presented by
like you have to
Kevin
have reasonable like expectations
Light.
of like
Interesting
what this
thing
team
about
can
that,
do.
Jack, is you were talking about
And if we
the
could take
AL
1 or
West.
2 from this series, 2 would be absolutely
Oakland,
stealing the
Houston have
series.
46 wins on the year. It's just Oakland has
Winning
3
3 would be,
losses.
or winning
That's
1
why
would be
they're
would be
back.
nice. That's what we should aim for. All right, man. Have a good day, Paul. Thanks for coming in, man. Have a good night.
On the season.
Yeah, the Astros were dealing with a lot of shit early. 100%. This is one of the best teams in baseball. We'll see how we play them going forward.
I mean, the picks in the West, in the National League anyway, were the Dodgers and the Padres.
Right.
Bizarre's up.
And they're still in the hunt out there, but the Giants have just played outstanding.
1-0 count, 8-2. We're getting our asses beat
the best
on.
three teams in the National League are all in the West: San Francisco, LA, and San Diego. For whatever order you want.
Really don't want to watch anymore.
Mazzara with a fly ball to center.
Yeah, that's true.
Tigers go quietly in the 8th.
Well, we'll go to the top of the 9th. It'll be
Maldonado, 9-1 and 2 hitters due up.
Maldonado, Straw, and Brantley. 9-1 and 2. Yeah. We're only gonna win one in this series if we win any. We might get swept. I don't know. I feel like the next series we play though, don't we get to? Oh, it's Cleveland, isn't it? Oh, that's a bitch. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Cleveland. We might be able to stifle them on a pitch. I don't know if we can. Like that seems to be the issue with Cleveland. I think we'll be in a lot of low-scoring games with the Indians, but like, no, actually, fucking Urania's pitching in that series. Whenever we play an easy team, we get like sandwiched with like the Astros and Indians or some fucking bullshit. Or the Yankees, Astros, Indians, Red Sox. I swear to God, that was like a real part of the season. Tigers literally went from like the White Sox to the Yankees to the Red Sox, back to the White Sox, and then over to Cleveland. And it was like, boy, that's a bastard of a schedule. For your batting order, I hope you guys go 1, 2, 3. It'll be Maldonado, Maldonado, Straw, and Brantley. Royals is always a 50-50 game, I feel like, right now. By next season, we'll beat them every game, yeah.
Fan rooting on his team. That's always a good thing. He doesn't have the rhythm of clapping quite down yet.
Leave it to Shep to critique clapping. That's great. Your thoughts, Shep?
If he were a Tigers fan, I would ignore it. Brian Garcia works in the 9th.
Shepard basically said,
really
nice
good
clapping, dick.
In which he retired the
Shepard really just went, nice clapping, dick.
Real efficient inning for him. 2 strikeouts.
And needed just 13 pitches to get that done.
385. Yep, top of the 9th. 8-2, White Sox lead it.
And then the top of the order.
0-1 for Maldonado.
8 runs, 15 hits for Houston. If you really want to get critical about the Astros, they've left 12 men on base. But when you're leading by 6 and you're swinging the bats the way they do, you're nitpicking.
Well, the one thing we know is you're going to have to really pitch well and catch the ball. You can't make mistakes against a team like this to give yourself a chance.
It's 0-2 to Martin Maldonado.
By the way.
Chopped foul.
No, the 12 left on base is not nitpicking, by the way. That's a significant stat, I would have to say. That kind of proves what I've been saying all along, that the only reason we're losing 8-2 right now is because our defense has been fucking awful.
Ralph Garza Jr.
They have 15 hits, they've scored 8 times, and they've left 12 guys on base. That just literally means bad defense. Like they're literally just hitting like balls on the ground, and they're just poking their way through the infield. That's been most of the hits tonight.
Wave and a miss.
they've not hit the ball very well at all tonight. I feel like they have 2 or 3 extra base hits in this game.
Tune in tomorrow as the Tigers and Astros play game 2.
Other than that, it's literally been singles right fucking through the infield. And a competent infield would have gotten 90% of those.
On Bally Sports, expect to see
Maybe mine and Jordan Alvarez's like absolute shot there through the shift.
He's had here tonight.
But like to be honest, it should be 4-2. If we had a good defense, it would be 4-2. And the 12 left on base would be a significant stat line in this game. It should be.
He's got 3 hits.
If you're the Astros, you don't feel good about that.
Rolls over.
You realize that you've been getting very lucky on fielding tonight. But that's part of the game. The Tigers got to feel better. We're just letting them fucking single all the time. Another infield single.
Of this game. And up 6 times.
You mean Turnbull?
Scored a couple of
or
runs,
Boyd?
stole the base earlier. It was a perfect throw from Eric Haas, but Straw just had such
Screwball pitched yesterday, right?
And has such good speed. And here's Michael Brantley.
I think Screwball starts on Saturday. What are you watching on my computer? What time? I'm not doing the game tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be another hit.
Straw all the way to third. He'll be held there.
Yeah, it really could be 3-2. I mean, it really could be 5-2 us. I mean, literally, if we played better defense and that home run didn't get robbed, it really could be 4-4. It's an interesting situation.
Look at the balance. Head so still. That guy can run.
Brantley out for a pinch runner.
Oh, Brantley went out for a runner, second and third. Ah, okay. But yeah, more than likely I won't be doing the game. I'll be traveling tomorrow night. Going back down.
You go from Brantley to Yuli Gurriel.
I'll be traveling back to my dad's house.
First pitch swinging and fouling it away.
Spending time with my family for a couple weeks and then back up to Mount Pleasant.
9 of the 17 hits for Houston so far are from the top 3 men in their
Pretty
order.
much all my family's birthdays are like within like the same day of each other, so or within the same month of each other, so we kind of I'm going home for all that.
2 from Brantley, and then you got 3 from this guy right here, Yuli Gurriel.
So many guys in their line.
What up, Kenny?
Multiple hit night.
Oh, 1 runners at second and third. Where are you going to? Where are you going to? To my dad's house.
There's the
down in Flint.
Field.
I'll have my computers and stuff with me. Don't worry. I'm not gonna just be done live streaming for a month. I'll have all my shit with me. Don't worry.
McCormick, the pinch runner.
For sure, Kenny. No worries. Yeah, it's fine. You can watch and not talk. That's, a lot of people do that. I don't know who's pinch running for Michael Brantley. I can't. I don't. Number 20 is? Whoever wears number 20 for the Astros is the pinch runner.
7th in the league in hits coming into the game tonight. He's added 3 more. 1-2. Just missed.
2-2. God, this is taking forever, dude. I got shit on.
Needs a strikeout right here.
I will leave this game at 11 o'clock, no matter what.
Infield fly ball, maybe.
Yeah, I'm bringing my PS4. Yeah, of course I am.
He's got 3
bringing all my stuff with me down. Yeah.
Inside.
Oh my God!
3-2
fucking
now,
pitch.
Slider that just backs up, didn't finish it off with his fingertips, and that's what happens. Ball just kind of goes up and in.
Come on. Throw strike.
Garcia and Haas making sure they're on the same page in an important moment here. On a 3-2 pitch with runners at second and third and only one away. Now Gurriel granted time. Garcia, the fourth bullpen arm used by A.J. Hinch and the Tigers tonight. Fifth pitcher overall. The 3-2. And he walked it.
Well, we get to say it again. Bases loaded for Houston.
Yep.
It's kind of a broken record tonight.
Sixth time that Houston
bases
has
loaded.
had the bases loaded tonight. Here's Yordan Alvarez, who singled against
That Suarez
the
is
shift.
even
Hit it
slow.
right
I think
into the
Brantley, they
shift,
just don't want him
hit it
playing
so
right
hard at
now.
106 miles an hour. He was rewarded with his first
Chat's
hit of the night
requirement
back in
plans
the seventh.
running for Michael. Bring it win. I have no idea what the fuck you just asked. Brandon, can you, like, please, like... what? Fix that, dude. I don't know what you just said, dude.
At the knees.
It's chat's requirement plant running for Michael. Bring it win. I have no idea, dude.
Couple of ground outs, a strike.
I'm seeing that
Alvarez.
right. I'm not
Save on a
missing or
fielder's choice.
misreading that.
He has scored a run.
By the way, I don't fucking know what he's asking me.
Low to make it 1-1.
Ryan Garcia in his second inning of work, he had a real clean
1-1.
eighth inning, 2 strikeouts, a 1-2-3 inning.
Taking a very long time to throw.
Retired the first batter he faced here in the ninth, Martin Maldonado, with a strikeout, and then 3 straight guys on base, 2 with hits and 1 with a walk. One of those deals where, what pitch do you throw here, right? This guy's got to be sitting on something hard, but you can't fall behind, and he's fallen behind again.
If he walks
Last pitch was a changeup. It's 2-1. This is the second inning of work for Brian Garcia. Now the 2-1. Good backhand stab by Haas, but it's 3-1 to Alvarez.
All right.
29 pitches for Garcia. 18 strikes.
Put it in perspective, guys and gals, that you want that to be a 3-to-1 ratio in strikes. Ideally, you want it to be 1,000% strikes, but that's not going to ever be possible.
The 3-1 lifted to deep left center field. Back goes Badu. That is a grand slam home run for Yordan Alvarez, and the Astros
I was waiting for that one.
have blown it wide open here in the ninth.
Well, see you later, guys. Let's start to wrap her up tonight.
Shows how
we all called that, by the way. We all get credit for that one. We all get credit for that one, I would say, because we all said Alvarez was going to hit a grand slam in this game. So, McCormick. Oh, okay. That's who's coming in. All right. Thank you, Brandon. Now I got what you mean. McCormick's coming in. But yeah, now it is 12-2. I'm not watching anymore. Thank you all for watching with me. The link to the game, if you really want to watch a team get their shit kicked in still, you can go watch it. The Tigers are being publicly executed. And, yeah, good game. They done loaded the bases up almost every inning and taunted the Astros like, you going to hit a grand slam? Yeah, I kind of figured that was coming, by the way. That's, you know why I went and sat down? I was like, oh, he's going to give up a grand slam. 100%. All right, well, good game to the Astros fans. Congratulations, you guys killed us. I'm sure that we can count that as proper revenge. So now maybe games 2 through 4 will be normal. Hopefully we're a little better than that. Our defense comes to life. We'll see. So our usual issue with the Tigers rears its ugly head. We can play good against kind of like them teams, but as soon as a team that's a clear playoff team, a clearly good team, comes to town, all of a sudden we get dumpstered. So, kind of it just kind of fits with the ongoing trend of the season so far for the Tigers. I think we're becoming we're a good bad team, if that makes sense. I feel like that's where we're at right now. We're a bad team, but but like compared to the other bad teams, we're like good. It's like a hard thing to figure out. We can only really bang with other teams that aren't as good, but like we can kind of beat them if we play them. We'll be inconsistently good, then bad, then good, then bad. All right, though. You're a good GM on the show, Kenny? Well, I hope so. So it's a little too late. I'm not going to do congrats, Kenny. I'm not going to do a show stream tonight. But what I will do is tomorrow afternoon I will do one. Around 1:30, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard, we'll go live. We'll play some show. And that might be the only stream I do tomorrow because I'm probably going to be heading down south back to Flint for the game, like while it's on. So probably have to miss that game. So that's all right. We'll do Saturday, we'll do Sunday, and the rest of the games that I can. Might miss a few while I'm back home with family and stuff, but that's to be expected. I'll always keep you updated though. So yeah, it's supposed to rain tonight. Yep. Well, tomorrow anyway for Friday. So the game might be canceled anyway. So anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. Like I said, you'll be updated as often as I can update you, and yada yada yada, and blah blah blah. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the few dislikes. I appreciate all of them. Yeah, thanks for watching. It sucks it didn't go our way, but you can't win them all. Always leave it to the Tigers to crash everybody right back down to earth after a 2-game sweep, right? That kind of sucks. But all right, guys, we'll call it tonight. We lost to at least 12-2. It could be getting worse. But I'll see you guys later. All right? Have a good one. Peace out. Go Patriots. Go Lions. Go Tigers. And, yeah. We'll get it tomorrow. Peace out. I'll see you guys. Thanks again for watching.